Dripping from your face like you're sitting in a sauna. Don't fuck with us or you're a goner. We'll roll you up and smoke it like we're smoking marijuana. I like the way you work it. Well, let me see you feel me. I like the way you work it. Tell me, can you feel me? Yeah. Well, let me see your race fists and bounce your head like this. And rock your face like what? And melt your face like what? Well, let me see your race fists and bounce your head like this. And rock your face like what? And melt your face like what? Break down walls and barriers. Weak salsa make it scarier for you. Transmitting through your TV like poltergeist 2. Yo, can't rely on your home. Message. Bitch, don't even try with supernatural resistance. Your presence. Well, what you wanna do? Well, you can't party because you rolled with Milani. And he don't party. He's run. Woo! Yeah! Starts acting naughty. And Eric Alford, he's digging the south. His dick is too big. It will fit in the house. And with Paul on the drums and me on the mic, you know the fucking party's gonna last all night. How do you do the things you do so well? Can you tell me? Can you help me? I need to let loose this refuse, this weight upon my shoulders. Stress is gonna kill me, not now, but when I'm older. I like the way you work it. What? Let me see you feel me. I like the way you work it. Tell me, can you feel me? Yeah. Well, let me see your race fist and bounce your head like this. And rock your face like what? And melt your face like what? Well, let me see your race fist and bounce your head like this. And rock your face like what? And melt your face like what?
What up, everybody? Jimmy Bobby in the house over here, holding it down. Where do you see the follow-up emails? Yeah, it's my browser. It's the browser that's doing it, for sure. Welcome in. We got quite a show for you. I'm trying to do a quick show. So I did figure out, for the most part, that I'm an idiot. Just like Lucy's been saying all along. The overheating problem in my car. So I was able to bank a little coin tonight driving after 3 days down, basically. And we got the Rockstar going. So you know it's going to be good. Stuff right there. And so, if I'm loud, let me know. First news out of the gate right now. I'm hoping I got my fingers crossed, and we'll look for some applesauce on the way. It's possible. It's looking like Monday it's going to be an all-female takeover of the Purge. Get ready for that. Miss Potts, I hope, will get over her fears of OBS. And I have blackmail because I have her in the whole bikini. I'll make that shit viral if I have to. I just kidding. But Krista Marie and Jen will be live with this show Monday, hopefully. But yeah, the car. It's possibly one of two things. And one of them is that when Jimmy put in the radiator fluid, he wasn't able to suck it out. He didn't tell me, like, with a vacuum or whatever you're supposed to do. So I was running on like a half a gallon of radiator fluid. So obviously the car is going to overheat. I wish he'd mentioned that, but he didn't. It's okay. And so we put some radiator fluid in there and we'll see if it's leaking. So it's either leaking or it had a half-gallon pocket of air that it wouldn't let the new radiator fluid in, is what he told me, but I don't know. It was a month that we put the radiator fluid in and the problem started again. So fingers crossed, applesauce on that. Drove all night, short trips, made good money, no overheat, good muse. So, right. And so how are you doing, my friend there? Just wrapping up. Yeah, that's the show, folks. Thanks for being here. I think I was fortunate on maybe the last couple shows that I was able to keep the chat replay there. For this video looks hilarious. For the last two shows, which is good because people like that, you know, and you know, not that YouTube support understands the cost of views when it's not there, but anyway, they do. They fucking know. Let me actually share the discourse. It's just you and I at the moment. Let's see here. Let me hide this so Trish doesn't come in and have a heart attack. Let's see. Okay. I got way more JJ sarcastic than probably I should. Let me check my emails. There. Let me go to this one over here. Then probably I should have done, and she hasn't responded to the last one. Excuse me. Oh, that was nice. There it is. Oh, yeah. So here it is. She says, hi, Kane. Oh, this is Lloyd took over because I asked for another support agent. I didn't realize that. Thanks for reaching out. You may... Oh, wait, no, that's the original guy. Never mind. I'm skipping over a bunch of emails here. There's 16 emails now. Hi there. Thanks for your reply. We're still trying to figure out your concern. Hello there. Thanks for your reply. Wait. Okay, so she said, I'm sorry you feel that way. However, listen to this. However, please be reminded that the answers I provided are all based on the information you provided. I'm like, no. Because, look, all they want to do is look at your email, see what you're talking about, copy and paste either a link or some other bullshit that's behind a link, and move on and call your case closed. That's literally all they care about. They don't listen to what you're saying. So she says, thus you mentioned that you're using OBS, which is a third-party application. We aren't able to provide support for this issue. We recommend using a different encoder for your live stream or contacting OBS for support. And hold on, I gotta hide it again. Boom, 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 boom. My mouse is like on its last leg now. What is it? It's Saturday night, Sunday morning now. Welcome to the Not Kane B Purge. I am Kane B, your sort of host here with the most. There's 16 damn emails for the simplest question. Where's her long response here? And then, okay, so she continues on. She won't admit that she's wrong. This is basically that first paragraph was just the same as that first email. Regarding the screenshot you shared just now, thanks for flagging this. I appreciate it. We received right here, she says, we received a significant number of reports about the live streams getting stuck in the processing. will begin shortly. Here's where she falls on her face. Message on Android and iOS device. It doesn't say anything about that in the message. I said from the beginning I was using a computer. Our engineering team is fully aware of this critical issue and is working diligently to solve it. In the meantime, viewers can still watch live streams through the watch page. What does that even fucking mean? We will post an update here the moment we have information. We deeply appreciate your patience as we work. So the first half still blaming me for using OBS, which has nothing to do with it. Then admitting that there is a problem. Okay, so I said, astounding. Your competency level is second to none. Well, let me pull it up. And then I followed up. Then she says, rest assured, they're working on it. Here's the problem. Is I told her from the beginning that it was before this processing error they were having. People aren't able to play my chat replay for 24 hours, and then people can't rewind while I'm live. I said that I clearly stated that, and she would just rather spend all this time clicking and pasting and not paying attention to me and trying to make me look like an idiot and prove that I'm wrong than confront the problem and actually find out how to fix it. Because once they fix the processing error, I'm still not going to have chat replay for 24 hours, which everybody else does. For some reason, I never have. And I'm just like, why? You know, and it's like it's like butting heads with an asshole. So I said, it's comforting to know that was far more important to you to try and prove me wrong than to offer any type of support whatsoever. I love the way you go the extra mile in the same message and share with me that it is an issue that the YouTube is working on. However, I never asked for support. I don't use Android or iOS to stream. All along, the problem was on YC's end, but somehow my using OBS is blame or my browser. For that, you hold a special place in my heart. Well played. Let me try this one more time. I was like, let me just throw this out. I haven't gotten a response to this. The issue I'm having is ongoing. Despite the current failure of 24-hour processing, my chat replay is never available, blah, blah, blah. So, we'll see how all that works out. Alright, where is Suzanne? We need some Suzanne. I don't know her moniker tag or whatever to notify her about anything. Where's she? That looks nice too. Is that a beaver? Himalayan marmot. Yeah, he's more spoiled than Pippopotamus is. Tony's here. Tony, what's the next clip we're going to play here? Which one do you want to watch?
There's the alpha bug.
Let's see here. This is okay. That we watched that. Yeah, I had a couple of really fucking intense ones. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get another soda. Another sody. I just had some.
In 1979,
really
6-year-old Aton Pates disappeared while
Olive
walking
Garden
to catch his
lasagna.
school bus in Manhattan, sparking
another slice
national
for
concern. His father distributed images of Aton, hoping someone had seen the boy. This tragic event, along with other high-profile child abduction cases, such as Johnny Gosch's in 1982 and Adam Walsh's in 1981, helped prompt the creation of the Missing Children Milk Carton Program in 1984. Before this initiative, there was no national system to track missing children, making it extremely difficult to locate kids once they were taken across state lines.
3 years ago, a little boy named Aton Pates, just 6 years old, disappeared on his walk to school. The national headlines of his disappearance frightened an entire nation of parents.
Initially, a few dairies in the Midwest printed pictures of missing children on their milk cartons.
To stay ahead of the career curve, you need a degree with a destination.
What the fuck? Come on. I don't even play it. I should have reset at least my router and computer before, because my hard drive is literally full up. So it might be a me problem right now. But MSN does all this all the time. Like, you can play from the little window, but then you can't see everything. Anyway, I don't know. That one started off kind of boring anyway.
While walking to catch his school bus in Manhattan, sparking national concern. His father distributed images of Aton, hoping someone had seen the boy. This tragic event, along with other high-profile child abduction cases, such as Johnny Gosch's in 1982 and Adam Walsh's in 1981, helped prompt the creation of the Missing Children Milk Carton Program in 1984. Before this initiative, there was no national system to track missing children, making it extremely difficult to locate kids once they were taken across state lines.
3 years ago, a little boy named Aton Pates, just 6 years old, disappeared on his walk to school. The national headlines of his disappearance frightened an entire nation of parents.
Initially, a few dairies in the Midwest printed pictures of missing children on their milk cartons, but the program...
Ever get a sign the universe is trying to tell you something? At University of Phoenix, you could earn your competency-based master's degree for under $11K in less than a year. Get started at University of Phoenix.
program quickly expanded across the United States. By 1985, 700 independent dairies were displaying missing children's faces on cartons, bringing the issue of child abductions into everyday households. The media attention and advocacy from organizations like the National Child Safety Council helped spread the message. However, despite the raised awareness, the milk carton campaign's effectiveness was controversial. While it did capture public attention, there's little evidence to show that it led to a significant increase in reuniting families. There was one notable success story, Bonnie Lohman. At just 3 years old, Bonnie was kidnapped by her mother and stepfather. After her father contacted the National Child Safety Council, Bonnie's face was included in the milk carton program. 4 years later, while shopping in Colorado, Bonnie saw her own image on a milk carton. Her stepfather purchased the carton for her to keep, and when Bonnie left the cutout image at a neighbor's house, the authorities were contacted and she was rescued. The milk carton program began to fade by the late 1980s for various reasons. Pediatricians like Dr. Benjamin Spock argued that seeing the images of missing children daily could emotionally harm kids by increasing fears of abduction.
So wait, they only had one success story out of all those milk cartons? And Dr. Spock shut it down? It's probably a fucking...
The campaign's emphasis on stranger danger was also criticized, as most kidnappings were not committed by strangers. Furthermore, the images disproportionately featured white children, even though children of color were more likely to be abducted. Practical challenges also played a role in the program's decline. As dairies transitioned from cardboard to plastic cartons, there was less space for printing missing children's photos. Over time, the public became desensitized to the images, and people stopped paying attention to the faces on the cartons. Technological advancements provided more effective methods for locating missing children. The introduction of the...
Well, that seemed good, and then it just turned into a big lump of shit. It was supposed... They promised you all these things.
Most people don't even think twice
They had to shut it down because it worked.
before posting a photo or a memory on social media. It's the 21st century and social media has taken over the lives of everyone. Although it's a great way to keep in touch with tons of people very quickly, you never know what evils may be lurking behind the shadowy gray areas of social media. Celeste Mono, a thriving girl with a seemingly perfect life, had no idea that someone, a stranger, was obsessed with her to the point where she was being mercilessly stalked. Celeste never even imagined in her wildest dreams that she would be attacked in her own home, but she was about to witness just how nightmarish an obsession can really get.
That's the kind of shit
Celeste Mono was born on November 22nd, 1996 in Italy, and had an older half-brother, Jaden.
I'm going to have Jen do the voiceover, maybe Miss Potts on there a little bit. Maybe do some of the voices. And then I'll just edit and produce it. And maybe JJ in there somehow as an expert witness or something. And then I'll have Lucy do the fact-checking, of course, obviously. And that way all our names are on. Jen's going to make a big comeback. She's had computer trouble. So she's going to start doing about a bunch of stuff. And here's the fucked up thing. She took a clip that I think I posted for Chelsea with the squirrel faking his own death. And she got like 59,000 views on it. I'm like, I think that video got 800 views. The whole video. Mine's like a 4-hour video with it in there. I don't know. I don't do the shorts. I don't know. You know, I know how to take them off. I just don't know how to put them on.
And a younger brother, Alessandro. When Celeste was still young, her family moved to Melbourne, Australia, where Celeste graduated high school and attended RMIT University in 2015, where she studied criminology and psychology. Celeste had dreams of becoming a psychologist and wanted to help people by understanding what went on in the complex human brain. After she graduated college, she worked at a call center called Serco in Mill Park, Melbourne, and Celeste was amazing at her job. So much so that she climbed up the ranks and soon found herself promoted to the position of team leader. She also met a guy, Chris Risdale, at her workplace, and the two began dating. Celeste was defined as the epitome of kindness. She was a beautiful girl with a bright future ahead of her. She loved to dance and was even a cheerleader in her high school. Chris, Celeste's boyfriend, adored.
They put me in some program where I qualified to have games attached to my channel. I don't know what they are, but I wonder, do you play Madden? Because I think we figured out how to, if you can play Madden on some website that Twiz had me sign up for to play Risk with them, and we never did. But what do you call it? You can play Madden on there. I don't know. I think you have to have like consoles, and I left my 360 is broke. Is that the one I have? Is it 350? 360? Anyway, so whatever platform, if you play, I love Madden. I love Tiger Woods. A lot of sports games and Skyrim. Just, kills you.
her and her personality. He defined Celeste as a treasure, and that he was really lucky for her to have chosen him to be her significant other. Celeste was also super close with her family. She and her brothers got along amazingly, and Celeste was very close with her mother, Aggie. She lived with her mother after graduation in Mernda, where the rest of this case takes place. Aggie and Celeste had the perfect mother-daughter relationship, and Celeste almost always shared everything with Aggie. Celeste and Aggie also had a nighttime ritual in which Aggie would always tuck Celeste in before bed, and they would talk about their days before calling it a night.
Did you shake his glove?
Their bond was just so heartwarming because no matter her age, Celeste always turned to her mother for advice and comfort. Overall, Celeste was a young woman who had a lot to explore, look forward to, and experience. But things wouldn't be the same for long, and Celeste would meet her tragic end just days before her 24th birthday.
To do the narration,
and that
like
too
this,
in her own home,
but with like
a place
super
that
hot jam.
most people assume is safe, no matter what.
Welcome, Billy. Welcome, nice to see you. We're doing a stalker.
Before we keep going with today's case, just a quick reminder that if you subscribe to the channel, you'll be able to see all my latest videos the moment they upload. It's totally free and really helps keep the channel growing, so I'd really appreciate it. But anyway, on November 14th, 2020, Celeste and Chris went on a brunch date in a rooftop bar in Melbourne, where they took lots of pictures. Since the COVID-19 lockdown restrictions were finally easing, Celeste and Chris could finally meet each other and have a little brunch and catch up. Celeste had also decided to finally make her relationship with Chris official on social media, with a very happy and heartwarming picture. Both Celeste and Chris were serious about each other, and it was about time that they made things official everywhere. Fast forward to November 15th, 2020, which was a Sunday. Celeste posted the photo of her and Chris on her Instagram, then spent the rest of the day watching a movie. Celeste was also in the midst of making plans for her upcoming 24th birthday with her mother. As nighttime rolled around, Celeste and Aggie went about their normal nightly ritual, and Aggie told Celeste that she loved her, to which Celeste responded, "I love you more, good night." Tragically, this was the last time Aggie would ever tell her daughter good night, because at around 4:10 a.m. on November 16th, 2020, Aggie woke up to the sound of glass shattering. She got up and ran straight to Celeste's room because the sound clearly came from her bedroom. When she stopped in front of Celeste's bedroom door, she saw the most horrifying scene a mother could ever witness.
Oh, no way.
23-year-old Celeste lay on her bed, motionless and covered in blood.
Come on.
Celeste's bedroom window was smashed and there was glass covering the floor. Aggie couldn't believe her eyes. Just hours before, Celeste was alive and talking to her, and now Aggie was holding Celeste close to her, begging for her to open her eyes and say something. A mother should never have to see her daughter like that. And it's a burden that no one should have to bear, let alone a parent. The emergency services were immediately called, and when they arrived, they were horrified to see how Celeste's room looked. It was a gruesome scene. A distraught Aggie begged the first responders to save her daughter's life, but sadly Celeste had already passed away. When Aggie was struck with the news that Celeste was truly gone, she finally understood the gravity of the horrendous situation, and in a mix of sheer hysteria and rage, she stated he killed her.
What?
This statement immediately called the police's attention, and they wanted to inquire more while Celeste's body was taken for an autopsy. It was later revealed that Celeste had been attacked 23 times with a knife, and it was a fierce attack, resulting in a lot of defensive wounds on her body, specifically her arms and forearms. The fact that such a crime could take place in such a tiny window of time, it's just appalling.
And
this
Mom
all
didn't hear
unfolded
shit.
within a few seconds that it took Aggie to leave her bedroom and make her way to Celeste's room. And their house wasn't that big, so it didn't take her long at all. Her chest, arms, and stomach were covered in wounds. According to police, the attack must have lasted for about 2 minutes. And now, they're the professionals, so by all means believe them over the opinion of someone like me. I'm just some guy on the internet. But the fact that this crime took even 2 minutes seems nonsensical to me. Like I said a moment ago, Aggie jumped into action the second she heard the glass break in Celeste's room. And it doesn't take 2 minutes to jump from one room
Another
to
immaculate
another.
stab.
In my mind, I see no way this could have lasted more than a few seconds. And it just shows how
Ever get a sign and the universe is trying to tell you
All
something?
commercials are University of Phoenix now. Holy crap.
At
I'm waiting for the
University of
INL
Phoenix, you
commercial
can earn
to
your
come up.
competency-based master's
We are a
degree for under
nuclear
11K
power
in
company
less than a
controlled
year.
by the
Get
University
started
of
at
Idaho.
University of Phoenix.
rage-filled and frantic this perpetrator must have been. It's just so hard to wrap your head around the fact that Celeste was viciously attacked and lost her life in such a short period of time. That too in her own bedroom, and just a couple of doors down from her mother's room. As the police searched for more evidence from Celeste's bedroom, they also asked Aggie about her very bizarre accusation. This was when more information about who he was surfaced, and the police were left stunned. The most bizarre and infuriating part out of all of this was the fact that Celeste and Aggie had actually gone to the police several times to report this man, but investigators were of little help. Police got to know about a potential person who wanted Celeste, and his obsession
That's the fucked up thing about the LE. Especially now with women. They offer so little help, and then when it's their turn, because something bad happened, to do the invest, there she is. Damn it. They just want to convict the first person that they grab off the street. And it's unbelievable on both fucking ends, man.
It led to him ending her life. And that person was someone Celeste worked with. A 35-year-old man named Louis Seiko.
Psycho. Damn, he looks like PK, doesn't he?
So who was Louis Seiko? And why would he attack Celeste so barbarically? Louis Seiko was born in 1984 in Iraq. His parents were Christian, and he was the oldest of 5 children. In 1992, Louis's family was granted a humanitarian visa, and the entire family migrated to Australia. Louis was defined as a sweet and caring young boy, but he was also a loner and spent most of his time in his room. When he got to college, that's when Louis's personality started to shift, and he became even more withdrawn. He'd never been in a relationship before, and was mostly seen on his own. After graduation, Louis had been unemployed for the most part, until April of 2018, when he got a job at Serco, the same call center where Celeste
from
worked.
Iran?
In fact, he was in the same team that Celeste led. But up until that point, Louis didn't really know about Celeste. But this changed very soon. Turns out, Louis would only hold this job for a short time. And in June of 2019, he received a notice that he was fired based on performance issues. On his last day of work, Louis was escorted out of the office by none other than Celeste Mano. This was the fateful day when Louis really took notice of Celeste, and he was immediately attracted to her. As they were saying their goodbyes, Celeste shook Louis's hand out of courtesy, wishing him luck for his future. But something really odd happened afterwards. Louis, while still holding her hand, pulled Celeste close and kissed her cheek before walking the other way. This action left Celeste embarrassed and probably pretty uncomfortable. She was caught quite off guard, understandably.
As tradition.
Afterwards, when she came home, she even filled her mom, Aggie, in about this weird detail. Aggie, thinking nothing of it, pacified Celeste by saying that Louis probably had an innocent crush on her. But in my book, making a physical advance towards someone like that's not innocent. A few nice compliments, that's innocent. But Celeste, chalking this incident up to Louis just being a little weird, decided to let it go. But Louis was nowhere near done with Celeste. In fact, this encounter led him to develop a strong, one-sided infatuation with Celeste, and he knew that he wanted to have something more than a professional relationship with her. About a week later, Celeste received a message on Instagram, and it was from Louis. But the contents of the message left Celeste feeling uneasy. They started with somewhat of an innocent tone, with Louis stating that he loved Celeste and that he couldn't eat, sleep, or function at his new job without her, how he thought about her every single day, and even asked if Celeste felt the same way about him. Celeste initially tried to politely deal with the messages by herself, saying that she appreciated Louis's kind words, but she only had professional thoughts about him and wasn't romantically interested in him. She also proceeded to wish him well in his future. Celeste gently rejected Louis and blocked him on Instagram, but Louis clearly didn't get the message. Louis's obsession with Celeste reached new heights, and her rejection only added fuel to the fire. Louis made dozens of fake Instagram accounts just to reach out to Celeste and harassed her, all in the name of his, quote, love for her. The messages intensified in creepiness, and they even turned sexual at one point.
Now that's what a digital footprint looks like, perhaps. If perhaps, maybe, this guy is... I mean, we get the idea. We're not a bunch of dumbasses. So what's up, babies? Welcome in, Suzanne B. Yeah, time to get Coco crazy up in here. This backdoor, Kelly Slater. Slotted. Ding, 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 ding. I would have been work on that video, I'll tell you that right now. This guy's got inhuman skills, man. Backdoor pipeline. He makes that so. Oh yeah, he made it. Let's see one more time just for shits and giggles. That is insane. Damn. Oof. I was trying to go. Oh, it's in the reel already. That's cute.
We've got great news for seniors. The Social Security Administration has made a small burial.
Okay, I try to be respectful on the channel of the mission and the Office of Law Enforcement, but today with the LAPD, whew, this is some clown shoes, like Pepe Clown level stuff. Hi everyone. Welcome to today's badge cam lesson here at Active Self-Protection. Every day, We post the real-life use of force caught on camera with lessons learned so that your training and practice can be more evidence-based. I'm your host, John Correa.
I'm your co-host, Mike Williver. Today's video comes to us from the Southeast Division of the Los Angeles Police Department.
Today's video was brought to us by Mantis. The Mantis family of products is integral to ASP staff building handgun and carbine skills and are your most economical
I always think it's so weird. Why
in your skills
is John wearing the rabbit ears or whatever?
You choose the X10, the Laser Academy, the Blackbeard, or use them all in concert. They will help your practice be more effective, efficient, and fun. Go check them out, pick up a unit, and thank them for sponsoring today's video. Today's video actually starts with some private citizen action as this dude shows up. These guys are just hanging out, and this is a camera, a car camera, like a Tesla or something.
Wow.
And now watch, dude points a rifle at them and decides he's going to mug these two guys, and then they are going to kind of go back and forth with him. Watch our bad guy kind of look around a little bit, kind of cat on a hot tin roof. And then eventually when he looks back, one of our would-be victims decides, you know what? I am going to tackle this guy with his, it's like a 22 caliber AK pattern rifle, which is goofiness with a detachable magazine. That's not legal to buy in the state of California. And yet he still had it as a prohibited possessor and a convicted felon. Weird. So now our guy is going to tackle him. And with his buddy now, they are going to go whack-a-mole on this guy and start tuning him up. Now, our guy got a knife out and did slash at them and at least got one of them with a reasonably decent cut during that. But you're going to see them tuning him up, and they do.
I mean, honestly, bro, if you pulled a gun on somebody and tried to rob them, there is no mercy for you. Once these two guys got you down, you better fight for your life, because you are. I mean, there's no mercy. There's not a, well, maybe California will convict you, but of defending yourself, but Florida certainly won't.
Are going to show up and actually see what's happening here and start screaming and hollering at him. And the one guy in the Freddie Freeman jersey there is like, hey, officer, come and help me, pretty please, while we're beating on this guy because he has a gun. And the officers are going to show up, and they are not going to help in a significant way. I think they hate the fact that he had his Freddie Freeman jersey on because watch this guy. Apparently they're Giants fans instead of Dodgers fans because he points a gun at him with a Freeman jersey on. And then when our guy gets up, he shoots him in the arm. Yeah, that's great. That's not great, actually. We have badge cam audio from here. Let's listen.
Yo, what the fuck is going on? Hey, get off of him. Let me get it back. What you think you're grabbing? Hey, get off of him. Drop the gun. Drop the gun. He has a gun. Get off of him. He has an AK. He has an AK. Get off of him. Officer, need help. Officer, rifle. Shot fired. Shot fired. Shot fired. Forcing out with the rifle. What the? Hey, get down. Get down. Hey, officer needs help. Want the team down. Forward team out with the rifle.
Oh, come on.
Drop the rifle. Get over here.
They told him 5 times he had a gun.
All units, air.
I'm being shot.
All units, all
Are you freaking kidding me, dude?
Drop the rifle. Drop the rifle. Officer needs help. Hey, drop the rifle.
Dumbass. I mean, you talk about clown shoes,
hey,
bro.
Rifle. Drop the fucking
That
rifle,
is
motherfucker.
Bush League right there.
Officer needs help, 14th and Grand. Officer needs help, 114th and Grand. Shots fired.
Right there.
Here they go.
Hey, let's
Now.
watch it. Hey, let's watch it. Go ahead. Hey, you know, just spawn. Eastbound. Where's the team from Graham? Is it be a male? Black? Hey, get over here.
Units respond eastbound 115 and Grand.
Hey, get away.
Grand or Graham? Like a second.
It's going to be Graham. 113 and Graham. It's going to be a...
Hey. 113 and Graham. 4. It's going to be 114 and Graham. Now, units respond eastbound 114 only. Repeat. 114. Units respond eastbound 114 only.
Second officer's badge cam here. He never activated his badge cam, so we have it without audio. You're going to see him also do his best Cypress Hill impression and jump around, jump up, and get down. He never gets in the fight. He never actually shoots at this guy at all. Now, once they got that guy into custody and they realized, hey, man, we actually shot this guy. And the guy, you heard him say to the officer, I'm hit, I'm shot, I've been shot, I need help. So now, if you go watch the original, they do have audio on this one, but I'm going to talk over it a little bit on you because this might be one of the most egregiously stupid tourniquet applications I've ever seen. So they first of all take the tourniquet all the way apart, not really needed on an arm, and then they are going to pull it kind of around his arm a little bit, and then they're going to tie it up in a bow and wrap it. Now you can see, well, hey, look, our windlass is all nice and loose, but we're going to tie it up a little bit, and then we're going to twist the windlass a little bit, and we're going to play some games and do some Pokemon or something. It's literally the most egregiously stupid tourniquet application I've ever seen. We absolutely will talk about it in the comments. Thankfully, this guy didn't really need a tourniquet, and so it didn't kill him to do this stupidly. The other guy lived too. They did take him into custody, and he's facing a cornuplethora of charges. I have so much to say. I have so much to say. I don't know if they thought that tourniquet was like a pretty bow. I don't know. LAPD, what is you doing?
I love it when he's fucking.
Hey, my name is Jerry Norton, and in the next 30 seconds, I'm going to show you how to make $5,000 to $20,000 flipping houses.
Good show with the spots and him.
First on this one, Mike, I'm glad you're here for this one today. You're not often here when we do our private citizen encounters. But mad love to these guys for wailing a tune on this guy.
Absolutely. Look, if you're in this position, do we recommend that you try to, disarm somebody holding a rifle, that you try to do this? No. Generally speaking, no, we don't. We would probably recommend that you comply in the situation. But these guys were having
badasses,
and
dude.
I feel every bit of that emotion. No, you're not going to rob me today. I'm going to take your gun away, and I'm going to beat the ever-living crap out of you. I'm going to throw elbows at your head and everything else. Then the police will show up, and I'm sure that when the police show up, they're going to make everything better than it was before they got here. Well, unfortunately, the police kind of actively made things worse than they were before they showed up. I think if give these guys a couple more minutes, they would have had this guy probably unconscious and all tied up in a ball. But fortunately or not.
Anyway, we don't need the full silver badge lesson on that. Pretty good one. That was as good as I expected. I didn't realize this guy's beat his ass though. What was this here?
Tyrone Howard's family says they are heartbroken. Police said they found him shot and killed near this auto shop with his baby girl found in the back seat of his car. Now, it's almost been 1 week, and his family says they still have no closure. A young dad playing with his baby girl.
Give me a kiss.
Last videos his family has to remember him by. 21-year-old Tyrone Howard leaves behind 2 children, a 1-year-old named Amira and a baby on the way. Howard's fiancée, Michaela Graham, is almost 8 months along with the baby Howard will never meet.
He just blossomed into this beautiful young man. He was taken way too soon from a beautiful, loving family.
Saturday afternoon.
Ever get assigned the
Are
universe?
you kidding me with the University of Phoenix? Really? Really today?
At University of Phoenix, you could earn your competency-based master's degree for under $11K in less than a year. Get started at University of Phoenix.
Howard's family came together to speak on the kind of man he was, describing him.
So what's this? The guy in the back is fighting for his life.
I was honestly trying to get too fast to watch it. We might see where I was in Miss Potts live today.
What the is this?
Jason Bath is from 43 from Davenport. This is our human trafficking and prostitution folks. When he walks in, you think, well, I have set up a deal with an ugly woman. And I think you would all agree that this guy's an ugly woman, right? This is what you really get when the makeup comes off. You decide that you're going to hook up with a woman. She comes in, and she's already uglier than a mud fence. And then, as you start to engage, you find out, hey, this dudette is a dude, and look what he really looks like. He looks like he should have been in a Scarface movie someplace. I don't. This is what's happening. People think they're getting this, and many times they're getting a really bad guy. When you find them in the bar at night, you know, you try to drink them pretty, and you wake up the next morning and you see this. Yeah, that's what we call Rolex ugly.
Bro, this is the sheriff?
Rolex ugly is you wake up the next morning and they're laying on your arm and your Rolex is there and you just chew your arm off and leave the Rolex. You just got to get out of there. You don't care about the Rolex.
His biggest concern is that men in Polk County aren't getting what they pay for, I guess. Apparently. You're going to be a hooker. Oh, God.
Therapy has been such a massive part of my last 2 years, a massive part.
This is what everybody loves right here.
Hey everyone, Nigel and Luke here, and welcome to Crime Zone. As hard as it is to believe, we're already more than 3 months into 2025. And if you've been tuning into the channel for a while now, you know that that can only mean one thing. It's time for another edition of Dumbest Criminals, our quarterly recurring series where we take a look at some of the dumbest criminals and crime stories we've covered so far in a given year on Crimes of the Week. One thing to keep in mind is that these segments have not been edited since they appeared in their respective lists, so minor details and things like specific charges may have been updated since we first covered these stories. Also, if you like these videos, be sure to let us know in the comments section below, as well as keep an eye out for a similar one at the end of the week where we'll be covering stories exclusively from our Crimes of the Week International series. With that out of the way, let's get into it.
Do I need to replay that? You are pretty too, guys.
Authorities in Osceola County, Florida say that a 22-year-old pizza delivery driver is facing multiple serious charges following an unhinged and terrifying attack against another woman in her family, one that she allegedly carried out because she was angry over a tip she had received on the victim's order. The whole thing began at around 10 p.m. on December 22nd, 2024. When the victim, 26-year-old Melinda Irizarry, ordered from a local pizza shop in the city of Kissimmee. Melinda, her husband, and their 5-year-old daughter had gone to a motel that night as part of a celebration for her husband's birthday. When the family's pizza...
keep in mind that Kissimmee is where Disney is, and it's very much like Vegas is. You have the shiny little strip, and then you have the not-so-shiny area. And it's pretty ruthless over there in that area.
The order was delivered that night. The driver, 22-year-old Brianna Alvello, informed them that the total was just over $33. Melinda handed Alvello a $50 bill and was expecting change, only for Alvello to immediately begin walking away. When Melinda spoke up about the confusion, Alvello reportedly claimed that she wasn't responsible for giving change. Melinda then asked for the money back, and
the girl gave her a $50. And the chick walks away saying, I'm not responsible for giving change.
Searched around before paying with smaller bills, leaving Alvello with a $2 tip. The 22-year-old reportedly rolled her eyes, but walked away without saying anything. It seemed like that was the end of things, until about 90 minutes later. That's when Melinda and her family were startled by loud banging at the door of their motel room. When Melinda opened up to see what was going on, 2 masked intruders reportedly forced their way in. The male suspect held them at gunpoint and ordered Melinda's husband into the bathroom. At the same time, the female suspect rummaged through Melinda's purse and destroyed several of her and her family's belongings, including her young daughter's Nintendo Switch. The female intruder then pulled out a knife and stabbed Melinda at least 14 times before both suspects fled the scene. Melinda was rushed to a hospital after the incident and thankfully is said to be in stable condition. However, she suffered a ruptured lung as a result of the attack, and making matters worse, she had just learned she was several weeks pregnant. After launching an investigation, authorities were...
I imagine she does. You see once in a while a picture pop up of her at the gas station on the way to the club or whatever, on her way to bury her next baby. I don't know.
Apparently able to link the crime to the pizza...
But this chick got a $2 tip, which is, you know, it's pizza delivery for $2. And goes back with 2 guys, punctures her lung, destroys her room, the Nintendo Switch, the whole 9, over $2. She wanted that $50. I mean, why do you destroy the Switch? It's worth like $500. You know, like, We'll get back to the rest of those in a minute. Let's get to it.
If you want to drop your auto insurance rate,
You know
then
what
don't
time
skip
it
this
is.
video. Take a look.
Get your
I've
trigger
removed
on.
my personal info, guys, from...
Hey, stop back!
Yeah.
Seal Beach, California. On January
Seal
16th.
Beach is really nice. It's down by, what is it? What's it called? San Luis Obispo? A lot of money over there. Beautiful coastline.
2023, at about 9:36 p.m., Seal Beach officers responded to a call on Old Ranch Road regarding a suspicious person outside a home. When they arrived, they found 47-year-old Michael Bernard Emch Jr. inside a fenced patio. The caller identified him as her ex-partner and confirmed she had a restraining order against him. Officers told Emch he could not leave, but he refused to comply, asking for a sergeant and keeping one hand in his pocket while turning away.
She ain't no $2 holla.
Put your hands up. I can't see hands. Yeah, you are.
As Emch moved back toward the patio, an officer deployed a taser. In the next moment, Emch pulled a loaded handgun from his pocket.
Oh, yeah.
Officers
What
opened
else?
fire, discharging more than a dozen rounds and striking him multiple times. Even after falling, Emch reportedly told officers to finish me off, but instead they moved quickly to render aid.
What am I, your masseuse?
What's he got?
Oh! Grapple. Oh my goodness. And you know one of those hit his balls, for sure. Holy flack. Yep, right in the crotch. Oh my gosh.
Paramedics transported Emesh to a local hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. A loaded firearm was recovered at the scene. No officers were injured during the incident.
Wow, that's the gnarliest. Oh, Tampa. There's a Carolwood.
Jacksonville, Florida. In the early hours of April 12, 2023, police responded to a reported kidnapping and burglary on Copper Springs Road. A friend of the victim called after 38-year-old Matvey Klimenkoto trapped her in her bedroom with a knife. Officers helped the woman escape through a master bathroom window, sparking a...
Clearwater Beach is part of Tampa Bay. No, I like, now I'm starting to like Madeira Beach more. I don't like St. Pete. I like Clearwater because I grew up there, so it's my hometown. I'm familiar with it. What up, Jage? We are not purging, son. We're gonna have limited time, you and me, on Monday, by the way, bro. It's looking like it's gonna be an all-female purge takeover at Monday 5 p. Eastern Standard Time. So we're gonna have to get whatever we have to say in quick, because I'm hoping that Miss Potts, Krista, and Jen will be running the show. So just heads up on that. I'll do my muse. She doesn't want to read the muse, so we'll do it from there. Oh, funny that you guys both come in at the same time. And I know your show wasn't going till now because you only ran an hour. Yeah, Suzanne B, the other B, she's from Clearwater, pretty much. You're gonna have to dress up like this guy over here, the old Rolex guy. Where is he? I finally got too fast to watch the video. I kept blinking it in Miss Potts' chat.
Movie someplace. I don't.
Hold on.
Dudette is a dude, and look what he really looks like. He looks like he should have been in a Scarface movie someplace. I don't. This is what's happening. People think they're getting this, and many times they're getting a really bad guy. When you find them in the bar at night, you know, you try to drink them pretty, and you wake up the next morning and you see this. Yeah, that's what we call Rolex ugly.
Bro, this is the sheriff?
Rolex ugly is you wake up the next morning and they're laying on your arm and your Rolex is there and you just chew your arm off and leave the Rolex. You just got to get out of there. You don't care about the Rolex.
Hold on, wait.
This is just
You gotta see the reactions. Check out this lady behind him.
You just got to get out of there. You don't care about the Rolex.
This is the and so now, and you can see, obviously, things didn't go very well for this person. Look at what color shirt they're wearing. That doesn't look like the black leotard that they had on the night before. That's an orange jumpsuit. He's the Joker? Well, he's not laughing anymore, is he?
And I think you would all agree that this guy's an ugly woman.
It says. Oh, man. Let's get that too. I turn the AC on. We got a nice little, not a cold front, like I said, we don't, but it took all the humidity away for a day. There's a nice, beautiful breeze. Of course, I have the door closed. Remember when I told you guys I got bit and it started bleeding right here? So, I got bit during the live, like 1 or 2 lives ago. Look at it. And it started bleeding. I'm like, what the fleck? Where is it? Here. Look at it. There. And it started bleeding right away. Like mad amounts of blood. I'm like, holy shit. And so after I quit the live, by the mercy of God, I felt something over on this arm. Same area. And I went and I got it. And it was one of those mosquitoes like you see in a Pixar movie, like me, yeah, like a needle nose, and I smacked him, I crushed him. I mean, that thing, I fell asleep like probably 10 minutes later. So I'd have woke up with like malaria or something. Who knows? I think the hysteria is kicking in.
Standoff. SWAT arrived around 5 a.m. using a bullhorn to try to get Klimenkoto to surrender.
Don't let him stab him! Don't let him stab him!
Well, yeah, I was talking to Jen about it, and she's like, it's going to be a cold winter or whatever, which is great for us because we don't have a $1,000 heating bill. When it gets cold up there, it gets cool down here. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm talking about, it's the same. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to, if it's starting at the end of August, that we're already cooling down. Like it was only 85 today at the hottest, and there was cloud cover and stuff. So, and with no humidity, that's heaven. Of course, I got all these lights
During
on,
the
so I opened the door and
Klimenkoto remained armed and threw objects at officers.
Somebody keeps opening my screen door. It happened again today, where the chain stops them. I don't know if we have some crook or crooks wandering the neighborhood and they keep trying my door because they see the speakers and all that stuff out there, and they think they're just gonna grab it, and then they open it full and they're like, "Oh, I made a noise," and I'm sleeping right here, and I don't hear it. I don't wake. It doesn't wake nothing. The bulldozers don't wake me up, as you know.
When he appeared to threaten K9 Zeke with a knife, officers fired, fatally wounding him. Klimenkoto, a convicted felon with multiple warrants, had been harassing the woman for months. Albany, California. On September 21st, 2023, shortly before 11:15 a.m., the Berkeley and Albany police departments responded to reports of an active shooter at the Toyota of Berkeley Service Center at 1025 East Shore Highway. Dispatchers received 911 calls indicating a woman had been shot by a man inside the building. Officers arrived, evacuated the area, and began searching for victims. On the second floor, they encountered 24-year-old Lamar Walker crouched near a desk, pointing a silver firearm at them.
Hey, push up, push up.
Oh, wait. Hey, Jage, are you still in the chat? Are you still out there, or did you wander around the Zith path with Lucy Morningstar straight into the basement? Because I have a question for you if you're still here.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
Suppressor anyone?
Shots fired. Hey! Hold the fire, hold the fire. Shots fired. Suspect down.
You just slump over? What are they?
Possible DOA!
Back?
Keep eyes on him through the rest.
Oh, he fell out of the chair.
5 officers discharged their weapons, striking Walker. Nearby, 24-year-old Alana Gallen was found deceased from an apparent gunshot wound. First responders attempted emergency aid on both individuals, but they were pronounced dead at the scene. The incident remains under investigation, and authorities are reviewing the circumstances leading to the shootings.
Was old dude? Georgia. Whoa. Ow.
On March 18th, 2023, Melissa Horton, 43, was fatally shot by Shelby County deputies in Bartlett, Tennessee, during a traffic stop.
See, that's the thing about Florida is it can be 30 degrees outside, but inside it's still 80. It's 70, 80. There was probably 1 week where I had to turn the heater on or just put socks on and a blanket. But, yeah, I would, right now, 58 degrees would be like total heaven. Damn. I'm just so
Earlier
glad I
that
got
day,
that
Horton allegedly pointed a gun at her fiancé in Fayette County. Deputies later found her SUV and attempted to stop her on Ellis Road.
Is that a Mercedes? Wow.
Body cam footage showed Horton raising a long gun at officers when ordered to exit the vehicle. A deputy fired through the window, killing her instantly. Authorities later ruled the shooting justified, stating the deputies responded to an immediate threat.
Georgia.
No, 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 no!
2 Georgia police officers are now under investigation, following a tragic standoff in which they fatally shot a knife-wielding man. The suspect, 23-year-old Aaron Hong, reportedly pleaded with the officers, urging them to just kill me, as tensions escalated on Monday afternoon.
Put it down! No, no, no! No, no! 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 Please don't, sir! Please!
The next video I have is of when cops' weapons fail, and there's one just like this, but his Glock is like click, 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 and the guy's like, "Death to America! Turka, Turka, Muhammad Jihad!" Bad diamond.
This little girl was being a waitress at a restaurant for her mom, but unfortunately, the restaurant was terrible.
I want fries. You don't have fries? Can I have a Coke? You don't have a Coke? What do you have? You have chicken? Why'd you tell me you had chicken? Can I see your manager?
Can I see a manager? Hold on, let me lose that last one. Oh, man. Oh, good, man. Let's take a breather.
Grammarly works where you work. There's no more copying and pasting. It makes you a better writer, and also makes
Every
you a better
other
writer
commercial's
for
been
the
Phoenix still, though. Listen to the wind blow. Oh, here's that one.
Tweaker hunters, buddy.
This is Van Buren. Come on, these streets come alive at night.
What's up, Cuts? You looking for a good time or what?
Oh my god. This is a trip.
Yeah, the stories from Fleetwood Mac are so
The
incredible.
buses don't run this late. You're not gonna get anywhere just sitting around.
It's fun.
It's fun?
Yeah, you'd be surprised who you run into.
You surprised who you run into?
Absolutely.
You just hang out at the bus stop at 2 a.m. after hours and see who you can run into?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that sounds like the shit, you feel me? Hey, are you smoking crack or tweak though? That's the question.
No crack.
So you're not smoking crack, so what's the other option? Don't lie to us.
G is like my favorite letter of the alphabet.
Tell the fans what's G.
Stands for good.
What's good? Don't lie.
Everything.
So you're smoking meth at 2 in the morning at the bus stop after hours?
Maybe.
Maybe? Are you hooking?
No.
You gotta like.
You don't like it?
You gotta like it?
No, I live right there.
Does you live right there? So you live right there, but you hang out at the bus stop after hours to
Well,
see what you can get into.
Absolutely.
Are they fat perks?
Yeah.
Fat perks?
But they have pipes now. You don't have to use foil.
You don't have to use foil? Can you show me your pipe? Please?
Well,
Please?
I broke it. The only one I got is my meth pipe. But I broke my...
So the only pipe she has now is her meth pipe because she broke her perk smoking pipe because I guess now you don't have to use tinfoil to smoke perks anymore.
No, that's called the hammer. This is my straight son.
What's up, sure you were fat?
Is that a sword?
Here's a plug for you, homie.
That probably didn't end well. I think he's in the next video we're about to play. Weaker hunters, sure. Oh, yeah, that's right. Nobody got my thumbnail yesterday. I'll pull it up real quick. Just for shits and giggles. Let's see if anybody recognized any guesses on it. Listen to the wind blow. Surprised they didn't play a commercial.
Calling all TV lovers. Sign up for you.
Listen to the wind blow. That Bohemian Rhapsody one's probably the best. I don't know how big I can make it. There it is. It's probably as big as it's gonna get. Listen to the wind blow. I guess I could pull it up as an image still. Listen to the wind blow. It's There's quite a number of them. I don't see the one I'm looking for, though. You had to start talking about Molly. Maybe it was down the line a little bit. Shipwreck. Dead Air Sansoni over here. Some of them are so funny, man. Anyway, alright, I'll just make it big. Any guesses on, if you can even see here, I'll make it bigger, what that thumbnail is? If you could put a name on it, what would it be? Take a wild guess. This one right here. It's honestly, I think it's one of my better pieces. Just it's hard to recognize. Obviously, you can see it's Molly, and then it's a face swap with somebody here, if you reckon. The hair is what might be throwing you off. Anyway, it's Molly McHippler. So enjoy that. Enjoy that in your dreams tonight. Sweet dreams to you all. Thank you. Have a great Sunday morning. Molly McHippler. There she is. Like I told you, it's one of my favorite. I get that most people wouldn't get it, but there it is. I was hoping somebody would be in the comments be like, is that Hitler? That's Molly. Anyway, it's yeah, I'm looking forward to the all-female takeover of The Purge on Monday. Excited. Maybe Lucy will jump up there. She's been threatening to jump up on a live for a while. And now the Dinky's gone. And I asked first, and she promised. No, she never did. She will. Oh, where do we leave off here? Let's go back to The Dumbest Criminals, my favorite.
Delivery earlier that evening, and Brianna Alvello was arrested. Upon finishing her shift that night, she allegedly clocked out of work and then went to terrorize Melinda and...
That is the face of dumb. It doesn't get any dumber than that. I mean, it would have been one thing if they broke in, stole the Switch, got the $50 she was clearly so excited about, had gotten out. But to stab somebody in the lung and do a...
her family because she was furious over the situation with the tip. Alvello has now been charged with attempted murder, aggravated assault, kidnapping, and home invasion with a firearm. So far, her
as
male
far
accomplice...
as you're getting paid by the hour as a pizza guy, $2 is not out of the question. If I killed everybody because of every $2 tip,
has not been identified.
Bizarre excuse. Florida man.
Authorities in St. Lucie County, Florida, say that they encountered quite the interesting situation last week when they pulled over a suspected DUI driver, only to be given a bizarre explanation by his passenger. The whole thing started shortly after 1 a.m. on December 27th, when a St. Lucie County deputy noticed a silver Ford pickup truck driving erratically near the city of Stewart. The deputy followed the vehicle a short distance.
Okay, wait, Suzanne, you're the first person to answer my question. What happened between Dinky and Willie? I didn't realize that they had a falling out. I must have missed that program. So they're no longer friends after years of being friends. Dinky's such a mellow dude, and usually Willie is too. Interesting. I mean, apparently it had rippling effects where he doesn't even want to do it anymore. I mean, if you don't have your friend that you did it with anymore, I could see why.
Deciding to pull the driver over after he saw the truck almost hit the curb several times. Upon approaching the driver's side window, the deputy immediately smelled alcohol and was pretty sure he knew what was going on. However, that's when the female passenger unexpectedly spoke up.
Really?
The whole thing started shortly after 1 a.m. on December 27th, when a St. Lucie County deputy noticed a silver Ford pickup truck driving erratically near the city of Stewart. The deputy followed the vehicle a short distance.
Really?
The woman, later identified as 48-year-old Diane Dash, stated that her boyfriend, 53-year-old Ronnie White, wasn't actually intoxicated. Instead, she claimed the whole thing was her fault because she had been distracting him. In her words, quote, "It's my birthday and I was rubbing all over him to try to get him excited." The deputy asked if there was anything else going on in addition to the roadway rubbing, to which White and Dash both claimed there was not. However, the excuse quickly fell apart once White was asked to perform some field sobriety tests. He failed them all miserably, refused to take a breath test, and was promptly arrested for driving under the influence.
Representatives from the LAPD say that an accused thief didn't quite think through his escape plan this week after he attempted to flee the scene of a robbery in an autonomous vehicle, but apparently never considered that the car might have built-in safety features. According to reports, the whole thing started just before 8:30 p.m. on January 6th when the male suspect, who so far has not been identified by name, went into a Ralph's grocery store at the intersection of West 3rd Street and La Brea Avenue. The exact details of what happened inside have not been revealed, but what we do know is that police received a 911 call minutes later.
Does anybody have a Ralph's near them? I used to like Ralph's because they had high prices even back in the day, but they had triple coupon day. So if you were a couponer, you could clean up at Ralph's.
Stating that a man had robbed the business and attacked security guards. One of the guards was allegedly doused with pepper spray when they attempted to stop the suspect from fleeing the scene. However, authorities caught a lucky break when they learned how the man had made his escape. They were told he had been seen hopping into a Waymo driverless taxi. While the suspect likely thought the vehicle was pretty convenient, what he apparently didn't know is that Waymos make terrible getaway cars. You see, they're programmed to pull over when they hear sirens or detect emergency lights. This is precisely what happened when officers located the vehicle not long after, just 3 miles from the crime scene. The suspect was quickly taken into custody. As funny as this all is, apparently, the suspect in this case is far from the only person who doesn't understand how these vehicles work. Just days earlier, another man learned the hard way after he allegedly tried to jump into the driver's seat of a Waymo while drunk and steal the car. In case you're wondering, that also went about as well as you would think.
Don't settle for less.
Oh my
Here's
gosh,
what
now
others
that's
are doing to fix
exactly
missing and broken teeth.
what
The
they
company
were trying
everyone
to
has been
do
raving
with these
about
electric cars, is to be able to shut you down at any time they want. And now with the digital currency, they want to be able to just seize your bank accounts. And look what they were doing with the DEA shit at the airports, where they were taking people's cash, not even having a receipt, not even having a reason, just because somebody looks suspicious. But yeah, the DUI tonight?
Authorities in California say that a man barely made it into 2025 before finding himself behind bars after he was pulled over for suspected drunk driving and accidentally said the quiet part out loud while being questioned by police. It all started at around 12:40 a.m. on January 1st when officers with the Marietta Police Department noticed a car driving erratically. They decided to pull over the driver and question him about whether he'd been drinking. Things didn't get very far before this priceless interaction.
Hi. Hi. My name's Officer Bridgewater, Marietta Police Department.
Speaking of cars, Lucy, I've been dying to tell you all day. I didn't want to bother you with a text or anything, but it turns out that I'm an idiot. like I said earlier, like you always tell me. But that apparently either there was a pocket in the engine where the radiator fluid wasn't going in after Jimmy changed the radiator fluid, or there's a leak. So it's been a month and a half since we had that. So I put radiator fluid back in. Now I filled it up. They happen to have an extra gallon over at Jimmy's and in Rockford's, and I was able to drive and bank it out tonight. Thank God, because I went 3 days no driving. So lucky for me.
Today you're being stopped for a DUI investigation. Do you have your license?
I was a little pissed that Jimmy didn't tell me that was a possibility, but anyway.
I do.
Okay. Where are you coming from?
I was just dropping off my friend because I'm the DUI tonight, and I was dropping her off near the INL.
Okay. I'm surprised he didn't say I'm the Kopaka tonight. I'm the Kopaka. Chewbacca. It's good.
That he would eventually unwittingly make several sales to a number of their undercover officers as well. What made the whole thing particularly galling, though, is what Lewis did for his legitimate work. When he wasn't moonlighting as a crack dealer, the 54-year-old was employed as a counselor at Arms Acres, a local inpatient rehabilitation clinic. On January 14th, Lewis was finally busted after being pulled over by police near his home in Wappingers Falls. A search of his home and vehicle reportedly uncovered an unspecified quantity of crack that was, quote, packed and ready for sale. At the time of this recording, Lewis is now facing felony narcotics charges. Even if he somehow beats the charges, though, I think it's safe to assume he will also need to look for a new job.
Crack dealer to what? What's the next step after?
Officials from a Florida school district have been left embarrassed and doing some serious damage control this week after a local principal and one of their teachers were arrested following a rager of a house party for underage students that they are accused of helping to host and orchestrate, according to reports.
I wonder what that must have been, some kind of like backroom reward for, like, okay, if you guys sell 100,000 chocolate bars, we'll have a rager at my house. Except for this is elementary school. What is wrong with this country?
The whole thing started on the night of January 19th, when authorities began receiving numerous 911 calls about an out-of-control party in the city of Cocoa Beach. Neighbors and concerned residents told police that there were dozens of what appeared to be high school-age students who were drinking, smoking, and engaged in violent and destructive behavior at a residence off of Country Club Road. Officers quickly discovered that the home in question belonged to the principal of nearby Roosevelt Elementary School, 47-year-old Elizabeth Hill Brodigan. They contacted Brodigan, who apparently made it seem like she had no idea what was going on and that she would be shutting everything down. However, over the next couple of hours, police continued to receive calls about the party, and it became clear that things were getting even more out of control. Brevard County Fire Rescue were dispatched to the scene after it was reported that a teenage boy was vomiting uncontrollably and shaking outside of the property, and there were claims that someone had been waving a gun around and pointing it at people inside. A teenage girl was also caught driving while intoxicated and dressed in clothes that reportedly coincided with the house party's white lie theme. When officers and emergency responders arrived to tend to the boy who had suffered the medical episode, they spotted Brodigan, who was clearly at the house and was apparently standing on her driveway. Upon seeing police, though, the 47-year-old principal allegedly went inside and began shutting off the lights. Around this same time, authorities learned that Brodigan wasn't the only
I just had Olive Garden lasagna and the chicken marsala and the sausage and peppers, and I have some for tomorrow too, but I'm so full, and I just drank a Rockstar, so we're going all that. You know, the fucking party's gonna last all night.
Son is a high school student. As an amusing side note, Brodigan used to be a teacher herself and had previously won a Teacher of the Year award.
Brevard County is crazy on once you get off the beach. Like, it's crazy on the beach, but it's nothing compared to, like, what's the name of the town? Palm Bay. Palm Bay is some rough stuff, and that's where I have to stay when I get a hotel over there, because it's only like still 30. They pay you to stay at the hotel if you survive. Well, at least she lived. Teacher of the Year award.
A jilted Florida woman bent on revenge against her ex-husband instead ended up giving them both a different kind of night to remember last week after she was allegedly caught on camera using a commemorative token from their first date together to try and destroy his property. According to reports, it all started shortly before 11 p.m. on January 24th when police were called by the male victim. The man stated his ex-wife, 34-year-old Sabrina Coyne, had shown up at his Bonita Springs home unannounced, had smashed one of his windows, and was banging on the door and demanding to be let in. When officers arrived,
that chick he has, like, it's his virtual girlfriend. He's like, I got my BK blow up doll over there, and I got my virtual girlfriend. All his guest hosts are always on the phone, and he's like, yeah, BK took a picture of himself. Do you guys want to fuck around with me for a minute? You want to fool around? Let me open up the program and watch the rest of this, but I'll get it started while it plays. Do some fun shit.
they found Coyne still standing at the door. Body cam footage captured part of the resulting exchange between them, in which Coyne insisted that she lived at the home and that her ex-husband wouldn't let her inside.
I did have kidney.
What's going on? You're the one banging on here?
Yeah, I'm trying to get in touch with my ex-husband.
Were you banging on the doors all along?
I banged on the door because he won't let me in.
You live here or no?
Yes.
Where you used to?
I live here.
Of course, Coyne did not live in this house, but that was apparently one of the smaller lies she told that night. What caught police more off guard was when the 34-year-old repeatedly denied smashing a window at the property. This was despite the fact that not only was she caught on video surveillance doing this, she also recorded footage herself of the crime on her cell phone.
If you can't afford a lawyer
For what? Wait.
for breaking the window
I
for
didn't
brick,
break the window.
we'll speak
I
about
did
that
not
now.
break the window.
Do you want to speak to
Making things even stranger, the item in question that Coyne allegedly hurled through the window was a brick that was a commemorative token of her and her ex-husband's first date. The brick reportedly had the date from 2020 printed on it, as well as the fact that they were jet skiing. Coyne's repeated denials about launching the brick were also captured on body cam footage, as was her arrest. She is now facing charges of criminal mischief and throwing a deadly missile into an occupied dwelling.
Representatives from the Florida Highway Patrol released the details of a bizarre recent high-speed chase this week, and the only thing more wild than the pursuit
I
itself.
was dating this girl, and she was a little bit younger. She was really, really pretty, though, really hot. And we went on our first date, right? And she wanted to go to Walmart for whatever reason. And so she's trying on onesies, right? And we're in the middle of freaking Walmart. And she wanted me to come in with her. I'm like, no, that probably won't fly. And then so she tries on the first one. It's really funny. It's hilarious. She pops open the door. She's got like a little dog nose and stuff. But then she pops open the door. Butt ass naked. And I mean, it's hot as hell. I was just right in the middle of one. I was like, she shuts the door. I was like, okay.
Was what the male suspect was wearing when they finally caught him. According to police, the whole thing began just
She had on what did Miss Potts call them today? The sticky slippers or something?
after midnight on January 27th, when officers with the Highway Patrol spotted the man in question, 36-year-old Dylan Keith Devereaux, driving recklessly and at a high rate of speed in Pasco County. They attempted to pull Devereaux over, but he allegedly refused, leading to a chase. Even after the 36-year-old crashed his truck into a tree, he was apparently still quite a handful. Despite being hit twice with a stun gun, he managed to wriggle his way out during a fight with officers, running off into the woods with a handcuff dangling from one of his wrists. Thanks to the help of a police canine, authorities were able to track Devereaux to a nearby property in the community of Arapica. The canine's involvement is even more fitting once you know what Devereaux was wearing once he was caught, though police would have to exercise a bit of patience first. When they got to the house, which belonged to Devereaux's girlfriend, she claimed that he wasn't there and didn't want anyone to come in because there were illegal drugs inside. After several more hours, authorities were able to obtain a warrant and they returned to the property. That's where they successfully took Devereaux into custody, who was dressed in a Dalmatian onesie. Unbelievably, his girlfriend, who had earlier admitted to having the drugs, was also arrested because she apparently never bothered to get rid of them. Devereaux, the Dalmatian, is now facing a litany of charges, including fleeing to elude, escaping, reckless driving, leaving the scene involving property damage, battery on a law enforcement officer.
There was some homeless guy that used to dress up as Santa Claus, and just like walk across US 19 and walk up and down, and somebody hit and ran him. And he was just some old guy, poor thing. Pasco was crazy.
Assault on a law enforcement officer, resisting an officer with violence, resisting an officer without violence, depriving a law enforcement officer of equipment, drug equipment possession, possession of methamphetamine.
Alright, let's get back to some sandwich. What do we do about Twist watch. Let's see. Spirit. I can't see that one enough, dude. It totally sucks, and it's just for some reason, I don't know. Wild.
From County 911, what's the location of your emergency? 2004 7th Street.
Hey, what's going on at 2004 7th?
My husband is out front. I'm at my parents' house. We're not getting along, but he's just out of control.
Okay, what's he doing exactly?
Shooting a gun in the air.
Okay, is it a rifle or a pistol?
I have no idea.
Okay, how many times has he fired it?
Once. He's trying to get me to go out there and talk to him, and I'm not going out there.
Okay. Is he intoxicated?
I don't think so.
Okay, and y'all have been arguing?
Yeah.
Can you still see him?
No, I couldn't see him before. He was calling me.
You haven't laid eyes on him, you just heard him out there shooting and he was calling you on the phone?
Yeah, he was calling me on the phone. It looks like he's gone home. It looks like he drove off because I can track him on Live 360. But
what does he drive?
A white Ford F-150 short bed, little pickup.
Okay, you said you're tracking him on Live 360?
Yeah.
Where is he at now? Okay, what road is he on now?
He's on First Street. It looks like he's fixing to pull up at the house.
Do you know if he does drugs or anything?
Oh, no, he doesn't.
Okay, so he's just possibly been drinking?
Yeah, I'm probably not even that. Our daughter was in a car wreck earlier. It's been a very intense, very long day.
Somehow we saw this motherfucker already. Anyway, sorry.
Guys are already fighting when you see a guy come up and grab something out of the pocket of the guy in the blue shirt. Looks like it may be a gun or something because he kind of takes a minute to like unchamber it. They're still fighting on, kind of up on their feet at this point. So now our guy in black's gonna come and just kind of yoink the guy in the white shirt. And guy in the blue shirt gives him a punch, and our guy in the black pushes him off of him and like drags dude away and like picks him up and says, "You get your butt inside there." Guy's gonna do that. Our guy in blue comes up, he's gonna push him away too, which our guy in blue's gonna be like, "All right, fine, I hecked off too." Sounds and looks like the fight is over at that point without any serious injury.
Maker.
Oh my god. Yeah, he just tasered him. Didn't do. He just pulled his gun. He just pulled his fucking gun. He's gonna act. Holy shit. Oh my god. Who the fuck is honking?
See, any other cop would open, laid that guy out.
Oh my fucking, he's got an axe.
Where is this? Oh, jeez.
Holy.
Oops. I controlled the situation. That went down like a 7 too. Oh, the beautiful women's NBA. Oh, yeah. Dildos at him, man. That's just weird.
Squad 512, look, we have at least 2 victims outside at the location, bleeding.
512 copy.
Hey, are we up? Hey!
Hey.
Who shot you? Who shot you? Are there victims inside? Stop.
Take information on the shooter. Suspect is a black male wearing a hoodie. And we're getting shot at here. Somebody second in Blaisdell. Actively shooting.
Where?
Copy. Actively shooting 22nd in Blaisdell.
Where? Where's the guy shooting?
That guy, come here. You're on the ground. Yeah, go. Watch out.
Hey, we have multiple shots fired.
Where is he? Copy, multiple still being fired.
Cop down. There is a cop down. Middle of the street.
191, 2 blocks out.
Go around if you can get around that corner.
I'm going to be,
Oh, right there, I see him. He's down. Move up. Hold up. Come on. Reload. Reload. Hey, I got you.
Stay around 22nd and 21st. You're shooting somewhere between the blocks. Copy. Stay away from 22nd and 21st and Blaisdell. He's shooting from that block.
Get up, get up, get up, get up. Anyone else? Anyone else? We don't know. Hey,
Alright, there's one coming up where the cops' guns fail and shit. Well, now I'm dying to check out this Aussie Man video, damn it. Is it on? I'm assuming it's on the Tubes View. That's, I do gotta keep this kind of a... Oh, we're already at 3 a.m.? Holy snap a diddle doodle. Alright, we're gonna do some fun stuff here in a second. First of all... What's that one? 3 weeks ago, I haven't seen that. Spur. Tab.
I am obsessed with these.
I don't know any chick that's obsessed with beef jerky. I don't think it exists. Did it say they raided the Caribbean? There's a review of it. Icy Man, boat fails. Set.
Welcome to Boat Fails. These are fails which involve floating vessels of any kind. Hey, see you wouldn't want to be ya. Here's a boat that's broken down with no access to roadside assistance, but their mate Andre does have a chopper. What a badass. He yells in Spanish, come with me if you want to live. Bloody thumbs up. The helicopter will have to be careful not to lift the boat out of the water. Actually, it's the other way round. The chopper's weak as piss. Oopsie, that's a fair dinkum fucking oopsie. I'm glad they're okay. Yeah, I don't have a Spanish translator in my office, but we nailed it. Over to some dodgy youths. They're practicing their trust falls into the ocean. Why not? Yep, trusting safe and trusting safe. Trust is about giving 100%. Oh, belly whacker face plant. He doubted his partner, which was the ocean. That's what happens when you don't trust the ocean. You end up doing an aquatic variation of the worm. The only thing hanging loose are his teeth. Ah, dear, what are you doing, Shazza? You're not qualified to park the rental boat. Seriously, slow down. It's not that easy. Slow down, mate.
Bumpers? Oh, my God.
Eesh. There goes your bond. The arse of this boat is minced. Oh, Zachariah did a super jump. He went full demolition man. He's no Stallone, though. He ends up in the bloody drink. Everyone's like, crikey, are you okay, Zach? Don't touch the controls, Shazza. You'll probably squash him. I bet he has his phone in his pocket, too. Yeah, he's checking. He does. He's got that, oh no, my phone face. Devo. Here's a two-part story. Part one, we have a seafaring Sheila who's down too many cosmopolitans. She's like, I want to sit on the back, and takes a tumble. Part two commences now. Fucked. She's smiling. It's weird how drunk people enjoy being stupid. The red shirt hero is helping her. She's giving him no assistance. I'd just let her go. Test her buoyancy. No. You gotta be there for your mates when they get this shit-faced on a boat. I hope they're friends, although she seems a bit like a +1 and manhug. What's this canoeist in Thailand doing? Is it canoeist or canoer? Fuck if I know. We have a person riding a canoe in Thailand. Oh, look out! Monkey piracy! They've commandeered the vessel! Mayday, mayday! He threw his fruit bag in the water early to get them off, but all he's done is put more plastic in the ocean. The monkeys are yelling, take us to more bananas. Oh, right in the nuts! The canoer is like, oh yeah, that tree has bananas, and they fall for it. Quick, mate, flee, turn around. Yeah, he's out of there. This is a good holiday story. This boat is bleeding. Someone buggered it up so much. It is bleeding boat blood. I apologise for the graphic scenes. I don't know what happened. There's a windscreen wiper. Someone take it to the boat hospital ASAP. Overall, it's pretty rare that you see boat fails these days. Most of this footage is old, but the subject matter is evergreen. Nah, it is. I can't think of any recent boating fails, though, especially in 2021. It's rare. Thankfully, it's so rare. Drop a big-ass boat anchor on the like button.
Supply line is broken.
Of this video, and check out AussieManShop.
Which one is it then? I didn't know Aussie Man. Is it a short or is it a video, Suzanne? Speedboat crash, funny slow motion, 12 years ago. Actually, let me go to Aussie page.
I don't know how well you can see it, but next to the grass over there.
Let me know when I'm getting warm over here. One boat with about, I mean, it's like 100 boat videos here. Is it new? Is it old? I don't know. You're a moderator. You can click a link. You can post a link. In here.
I don't know how well you can see it, but next to the grass over there is a brown snake, one of Australia's most venomous. The birds around it are going fucking mental, trying to pick a fight, which I do not recommend. Oh no, it's an innocent geriatric. Look out, dickhead, veer left. Don't go. Oh, he boots it in the guts! The snake is in shock. There's a standoff now, and the old timer kicks it in its fucking face! Nothing is coming between this bloke and his 10 a.m. mid-strength beer at the Bowls Club. He is moving like a cat, agile, no fear. Look at him now. He's like, I don't want to be late for my date with Barbara. Fucking watch it, Sonny.
Oh my lord.
I was concerned for this old wanker when he dawdled in from the left, but he gets such a quick, confident kick into the snake's belly, it leaves me wondering why I did ever doubt the... And then he follows up, bang, massive kick to the snake's mouth. He has ninja-like precision, fucking timing. Look at that. Jackie Chan needs to get this bloke in his next action comedy. They'd be a sensational duo. And the snake knows it's defeated. He knows he's fucking got it. He was in World War II. He knows when to show the enemy mercy. He doesn't need to go for a full-blown execution. The snake is going to piss off to its dark lair and rethink its actions. Well, he goes in to drain the main vein, grab another shandy, and have a chat to Barbara. He gives hope to all old people around the world. You do not need to go quietly into the night, into your deathbed. I have finally found the missing ingredient in my empty life. Bloody hobby horses. You don't need to feed them. They don't shit everywhere. Fuck real horses. You can get all your mates together and hit the town. This fella is like, follow me, honourable gentlemen. Let's go pick up some chicks. These young ladies have decided to start a posse. They're going to help local police clean up the city. I reckon they'll do a better job than the Punisher and even Batman. You got to be dedicated though. These agility courses are where you'll learn most of your tricks. This Sheila is building up to a steady gallop. She burns round the corner. Here's a massive jump and another one and another. There's a hard left and the horse is going too fast. If you're not in it for the thrills, kills and Sunday pills, you can just down. I think I'm panicking too much. Doug is tired of living in a restrictive magpie society, so he's gonna shake shit up, and he instantly garners attention. Chad is like, what are you doing? What do you call this, you dickhead? Doug is like, I don't know, I just made it up. Oh, you just made it up, did you? Fucking fancy bird with an imagination. Did the committee approve this? Oh, get fucked, Chad. Get fucked, he says. What about the time you turned your feathers into a mohawk? That was individuality. Nah, get down. Don't fucking peck me. Get down. Nah, 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 get down. Nah. Oh, for fuck's sake, you're annoying. I'm doing this for you.
Oh man, those are fucking hilarious, dude. Yeah, you can't with the commercials. I've tried because there's been a bunch of commercials that were stuff we wanted to see. This is just a quick one here. No audio on it. I guess he had like a mole or groundhog or something in his yard. You can see he's trying to light the whatever gas that he's put in the yard. And he fails quite a few times, but it's quite a bit of gas. I'm assuming. Oh, let's see what else we watch. Oh, thank you for being here at Kane Not Purge today. We're here doing Idaho. We're gonna do some Idaho 4 stuff just to keep sky blue off my back. This one you probably saw. I think I played it on another Not Purge. This is a UF. I just wanted to play it again like that Grady Judd. It's one of those things that's really amazing. It's a UAP, UFO, and there were. I give it credibility because they were looking at it. Thank you, Suzanne. In Congress or Senate or whatever, and you can see the Hellfire missile just sort of bounces off this thing, and amazingly they hit it, which is amazing. And the thing just keeps going. Nothing happening. I don't know. Now I'm starting to wonder so at first I said, oh, well, those are pieces of the Hellfire, but it looks like they, you fucker, and it's University of Phoenix. Web security, UAP, web security. Black is going on here. Yeah. What in the world, dude? I hate it. They're more interested in showing you ads than they are about bringing. Anyway, the pieces follow the main craft. So at first I was like, oh, that's just debris from the Hellfire missile. But unless it got in its gravity field, I guess it's like a trash can on the middle of the ship, according to Bob Lazar. Go up in the backyard. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, here's the main event, folks. So strap in and strap it on.
Drop the weapon! Drop the weapon! These are the moments when cops' weapons failed in the middle of a deadly situation.
I got you.
Whoa!
Damn, dude, that guy didn't even hesitate.
Let's start with a case in which a cop found himself trapped in a room with an armed and drugged up criminal after his gun malfunctioned. On April 12th, 2021, Westerville police officers responded to a call about a suspicious person in a parking lot. They found a man sprawled on a picnic table, visibly under the influence of drugs, and took him to a nearby hospital for evaluation. Shortly after, Westerville detectives identified him as Miles Jackson, a suspect wanted for domestic violence, and notified the Columbus police, who held an active warrant for his arrest. Their arrival evidently put Jackson on edge.
You got anything in your pockets? You got something in there? All right, well, it's all got to come out. Step on over there.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, he's on the fence.
Need help?
You might want to cuff him to the fucking...
Don't worry about all that. They'll get that.
Climb out here.
There you go. That's not coming with you, so...
Well, pants are coming down, bro.
Here. I'm gonna grab all this stuff, put it in this bag, okay?
No, please smoke a cigarette.
No, not right now.
When asked to get up to have his pockets examined, Jackson was notably stalling, almost as if he had something to hide. It would soon become obvious why.
You don't have nothing sharp in your pockets, do you? Hopefully somebody would have caught that earlier. Uh-oh. Got a little bullet action. Don't see people carrying those around every day.
In Columbus?
Christine? Who's Christine? Oh my goodness, you got names on different names on every single card you have on you.
Besides finding bullets and other people's credit cards, which had already raised red flags, one of the officers made a chilling discovery that raised the stakes to a whole new level.
Get his arm behind his back right now. Oh, stop. Stop.
You grabbing my balls, sir? You get that arm. Sir,
you grabbing my balls, sir?
Give me your arm now.
Get out of there now!
Man, you grabbing my balls, man. Oh, man. I'm giving it to you, man.
Yeah, let go!
You on my arms, man. Give me your hat now. Man, you on my arms, man. You really is on my arms, man.
Get security, man.
I'm going to comply, man. I'm going to comply, bro. You just, oh, fuck, man. Ah!
Let go!
Oh, man.
It's still in there, dude. It's still in there. Suspect's shooting. And this guy's gun jams.
Do that, bro. Put the gun down. Oh, man.
My fucking guns. Well, the other cop shot him anyway, so that was kind of moot out.
The officers failed to grab the suspect's gun, and tasing him only made the situation worse, leading him to open fire. At that critical moment, the officer's gun jammed, and he failed to return fire. And with the suspect still armed, he was now trapped in the hospital room.
Put it down now. Drop the gun. Oh, man. Drop the gun. I'm getting up. Drop the gun now.
No, stay there.
Drop the gun.
You're standing in my balls. The sir sold it for me. Get in my basement. Stop grabbing my balls, sir.
My hand is up.
My hand's up. His hand's up.
I said I can't get up, sir. I can't get up. Get your hand up. I don't care.
Let go of it. Let go of it.
Jackson refused to comply with the police's commands, despite being surrounded by several armed officers. After over 5 tense minutes of attempting to negotiate with him, the cops decided to take action.
No, put your hand on your head.
Put your hand on your head.
On your head, slow.
Do you have a taser, Dan?
Yep.
Light his ass up.
Put it up now. Put your hand up now.
Quit waiting to do it. I got you.
Keep your hand up. I swear to God, dude. Taser.
You good?
Yep.
You gotta be
Upon
kidding my
tasering
balls
him again,
right now.
suspect opened fire once more, but this time he was met with a series of gunshots fired by multiple officers.
Holy smoke-a-diddles.
Let me help him now.
We need the fire department here.
Okay, I'm staying back. Get back.
The shootout proved fatal. The suspect, Miles Jackson, pronounced dead at the scene. His autopsy report showed positive results for fentanyl and norfentanyl. In the next case, an armed suspect escaped capture from police after a cop's gun jammed.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
On September 2nd, 2023, in the middle of a street.
The gray area between
Chicago.
hacker-hunter is not as gray as it used to be.
In Chicago, Illinois, a man and a woman were caught up in a heated argument. The fight suddenly escalated when the woman pulled out and pointed a firearm at the man. Fortunately, patrolling officers happened to pass by at just the right moment and caught her in the act. When they tried to intervene, they had no idea just how tense things were about to get.
Hey, come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Come
He's
here.
a chick.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
Wow, that was about as nonchalant of a firing on a cop as I've ever seen.
Tense things were
Like
about
she was
to
pulling
get.
out her lipstick.
Hey, come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
Are you kidding me right now?
As As the cops approached her, she aimed the gun at one of them. The officers instantly opened fire and took cover, but failed to hit the target. While they retreated to the car to call for backup, the woman slipped into an alleyway between two apartments.
She's gone.
10-1, 9-1, 9-9 in Ewing. 10-1, shot 1, shots fired at the police, 9-9 in Ewing. Come back! 1-9-9 in Ewing, shots fired at the police, 9909 South Relation of 10-1, 9-9 in Ewing. The female Hispanic smoke just opened fire at us.
Backup open?
Right, female
In Chicago?
opened fire at 484. Was anything shot back or no? Where's up? Come back! Gone, Jim. I got shots fired at 9 of police, 9909 South Relation, INL, Hispanic, wearing all black police officer. Hey, everybody, they shot at us on you! 424, go. What the?
The same officer's gun had jammed, and it took her almost a whole minute to clear it. By this time, they had completely lost track of their suspect and failed to locate her, despite setting up a perimeter with the help of backup.
Yeah, my gun jammed. You didn't shoot back? Yeah, I did. I shot once, but I don't know what. I'm glad nobody got hit.
After questioning the man who was involved in the argument, they identified the suspect as 41-year-old Lynn Resendez. She was found 2 days later and charged with attempted first-degree murder, aggravated assault of a peace officer,
She just opened
and
up on cops
aggravated
like that
use
and
of a
walked
weapon.
away?
Up next, a veteran cop refused to let a gun malfunction stop her from catching a dangerous criminal.
Drop the weapon! Drop the weapon!
In the early hours of July 14th, 2020, in East County, Michigan, a supermarket dispute went horribly wrong. A customer stabbed another customer in the neck multiple times after being confronted for not wearing a mask during the COVID pandemic. Responding officers reviewed CCTV footage and identified the attacker as 43-year-old Sean Ruiz. About 30 minutes later, a 22-year veteran cop, Deputy Teresa Van Dorp, located his vehicle and initiated a traffic stop. What unfolded in the next few seconds was nothing short of harrowing.
He'd already stabbed a woman in the neck.
What?
Drop it. Drop it. Got my balls, sir. Let go of my balls.
Drop the weapon! Drop the weapon!
Okay, so you're covered picking up. Wow.
Down.
She's like, down.
Ruiz charged at Officer Van Dorp while slashing his weapons, forcing her to fire 5 rounds at him. Despite being struck, he continued lunging and made contact with her firearm, causing it to jam. The officer, however, expertly cleared it within a second and fired 5 more rounds, finally subduing him. EMS quickly transported him to the nearest hospital, where he died during surgery. In the next case, 2 cops' lives were in danger during an ambush attack because of a malfunctioning weapon.
I got you.
Whoa! On March 8th, 2024, in Hamilton, New Jersey, officers Derek Theobane and Paul Piramali responded to a call about a domestic dispute. At the scene, they met a woman outside the residence who shared some concerning information.
Had way too much to drink, and I don't really quite understand what he's upset about, but it's a little bit out of control. He does have a lot of guns in the basement. He's a hunter, things like that. He's not me specifically,
right?
But I'm not able to reach him, and I don't really understand what's happening. No, he's calling us all kinds of names, all very derogatory, things like that. He's not saying I'm going to kill you.
I see.
Like that.
No, this dude is serious business right here.
After hearing the woman's statement, the officers prepared to engage with 44-year-old Vincent Correa, who was allegedly intoxicated and acting hostile, most likely expecting to de-escalate the situation quickly. But little did they know, they were walking into a death trap.
I'm good with dogs.
Hey, Charlie.
Where is he right now?
Get the dog out. Get the dog
Probably in the basement. If you want, I can lead you through. It's not like a bad situation.
I got you.
Good.
Whoa!
Let me see if I can stop it.
Whoa!
thought that was the muzzle flash from the shotgun, but I guess maybe it's just like the cops hand passing. Yeah, there for like a brief second you see it.
Situation.
I got you.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
I don't know, maybe not. I don't know. He definitely shot. They start playing with all the happy music and shit.
Correa, who was wielding a loaded AR-15 rifle, immediately opened fire upon the officer's entry. Several rounds struck Officer Fiabe, who fell on the floor and was in no position to confront the suspect. At the same time, Officer Piramali's gun jammed, leaving both of them in a highly vulnerable position until he cleared the jam and returned fire, successfully neutralizing Correa. Officer Fiabe sustained several serious gunshot wounds
from an AR-15, dude. That'll tear you to pieces. All right, we'll come back to this. Let me put it back. Play this book.
What makes Starborn the greatest game you've never heard of? Well, to begin with, it's basically Civilization in space, but with thousands.
I think I've seen this one before. Yeah, I've played this on the Purge actually. It's so funny because they're just all trying to like act like they're just going along with it. Like everything's gonna be fine. When your captain has done a face plant into your lap, you're in trouble. Oh. So your slow motion instant replay. Wow. Okay, take the wheel, hon. I don't got this. What happened? I will be taking tomorrow off so I can work on the Purge and work and stuff. So I'm back on the road, technically, for now. And so we'll see you Monday, all-female Purge takeover. I originally posted, just I grabbed the I grabbed the first post I saw from Miss Potts. And I said, oh, you want to be on the all-female? But then I looked up, and it was something, it was like an AI of Charlie Kirk consoling his wife. And I'm like, well, this isn't appropriate. So I deleted it from there. And then I posted in the next one I saw, and it turned out it was a 9/11, 9/11 memorial thing. And I'm like, well, if she doesn't want to give me her email, I got to get a hold of her somewhere. I'm still going to comment in the video, or the post. Anyway, so hopefully Miss Potts will join us. I gave her full instructions on how to change her browser, and maybe she can lead the squad with Kristen and Jen. I'll just do the reel and the muse, and the rest will be history, I'm sure. Let's get back into this one.
This is the Paleo Valley 100% grass-fed beef sticks.
Oh, speaking of Miss Potts, I wanted to share I think everybody here. Yeah, I'm gonna make that go viral if she doesn't do the purge takeover. The bikini video. She hates that thing. Let's see. So this is from today. And
Grammarly is an AI writing partner that helps you write within the apps you already use. It makes you a better writer. It also makes you a better writer for...
where she starts really seriously.
Live sheet via searches of family tree DNA and GEDmatch Pro, and suggested that obtaining DNA samples from 3 individuals to further their investigation. Interesting. In an email directing the stop work, this is Matthew Gamet. I'm waiting on my shit from him. In an email directing the stop work, lab manager Matthew Gamet directed Othram to, quote, preserve the whole genome profile that you have generated on this case, any remaining DNA extract, any data generated on this case, and any other records Othram has on this case, and anything else laid out in the state contract with Idaho until the Moscow PD and Latah County POA communicate that such information does not need to be retained by Othram Labs. After Mr. Koberger was charged, he swiftly requested discovery relating to the IgG testing and the family tree building that led to his arrest. Mr. Koberger laid out the rationale for his request in his third motion to compel and a series of affidavits filed June 22, 2023. The state filed for a motion for protective order June 16th. I bet they fucking did. In advance of Mr. Koberger's motion to compel. In the motion for protective order, the state drew a strong distinction between the work done by Othram to generate an...
So anyway, if you missed it, the state didn't want the defense to be able to bring up their mistakes, whether or not they made them, right? Unbelievable. There's one more. Let me hide this real quick so Trish doesn't have a heart attack. Wherever she may be. God rest her soul. Let's see here. It's amazing that I go till 3:30 and then I don't fall asleep because I'm drinking Mountain Dews. Till 5 in the freaking morning. Where are you? Oh, there it is. I had watched this, but Rochelle linked it to me, and she wanted me to watch it. I thought I'd play it again and watch it with you guys here.
recovery. The suspect, Vincent Correa, however, was pronounced dead at the scene. Up next is a case where officers unexpectedly came under fire, and their guns failed to stop the murderous suspect. On July 3rd, 2024, just after around 9 p.m., patrolling LAPD officers initiated a traffic stop on a reckless driver whom they suspected was driving under the influence.
Hey, this guy's not stopping. Keep an eye out, make sure he's not crossing anything out of the vehicle. You want to call it a reckless, or do you if they take off?
He's been swerving.
Yeah. There we go, PA.
Don't settle for less. Here's what others are doing to fix missing and broken teeth. The company everyone has been raving about.
Real quick.
Oh, stop.
Go! Shots fired. Officer needs help. Get the car!
After stopping the car, the suspect opened fire on the police, as a result of which one officer sustained 2 head graze wounds, while both officers suffered several cuts and lacerations from shattered glass. Upon returning fire, the car sped off, leaving the cops in a moment.
Sorry, I've been talking all this time and I didn't realize I was Swamp Roast. And now that you bring that up, I do have, Jen and I talked about doing merch. And I don't want to, here's the thing. I really don't think it's be a big problem if I do merch, having to deal with shipping and lots of different shippings. But I also don't want to go through YouTube and get ass raped by them again on the merch and get like 10% of this. I mean, what's the fucking point? But I want to do some cool sweatshirts before winter is over anyway, and some t-shirts. And that's cute. That gives me a funny idea to put my face on for the little logo, and then I think I'm gonna do the dumpster fire ones, and then for the front ones, I'm gonna do the Oprah. You get a disaster, and you get a disaster. I have a lot of thumbnails to choose from, and I think at this point in the game, it's a tough choice because, you know what I mean? It's like you want to probably represent the Purge, represent Idaho 4, but some of them, the relevance may not have held up as well. So anyway, yeah. We're talking about doing that. I think that would be fun to do. And there's a local guy, or you can do it on through one of these things, Indeed or whatever. Well, not Indeed, we're talking about. And then just do it through the chat or whatever, And so I think that I'm tired of YouTube taking everything. It's just, it's not like I'm here. Obviously, I'm not making any money, but it's not like I'm in it for the money. But it's not illegal to be rewarded for your hard work, because even though it looks easy.
Utter shock.
Shots fired. Officer needs help. Get the car. What was that? You good? No, just go. What hit us with? Hey. Go.
Too, yeah.
Go.
Like FBI.
I don't know. Chuck, do you know where they went? No. Do you know where they went? No, stop.
The unprovoked attack was engulfed in flames after being struck by a cop's taser.
He's on fire! He's on fire! Get a sandwich!
On October 13th, 2024, in Little Rock, Arkansas, a state trooper attempted to pull over a black motorcycle with no visible license plate. However, unknown to the officers at the time, the driver, 38-year-old Christopher Gaylor, had active arrest warrants and had no intention of stopping.
Coming up on Highway 176. Coming out on 176.
driving in the oncoming lane, back on the eastbound side on Highway 176.
Gaylor drove at dangerous speeds of over 120 miles per hour,
Hey,
ran multiple red lights, and
Taylor
drove into
Avenue,
oncoming
isn't it?
traffic to evade the police.
Driving on the oncoming traffic right now.
In the lane up in this bitch.
Northbound, Camp Roberts.
Hey, to Great Britain, did I stay up? I stay up long enough to get you in the early morning, dude. Nice to see you. This is how we do it in the United States. Sounded awesome.
We're westbound, coming up on Allen Street.
As we're living here in Allentown.
Westbound on Allen. 10-4, Allen and Chandler. We're taking Chandler Street right now.
Tell me why.
He's on foot. He crashed out.
The nearly 5-minute chase finally ended when Gaylor crashed his motorbike in a residential area. Tried to escape on foot, but that move would set everything ablaze.
Oh shit, that's right, I forgot about this one.
Get on the ground!
Wait, how did you... What the f...
He's on fire! He's on
How
fire!
do you
Get
just
extinguisher!
spontaneously
Extinguisher!
combust like that? And that's how he died. Holy shipwreck. Stop, drop, and roll. And then he opens fire on him. Bro. Please explain to me how the fuck that happened.
He's on fire! Put your hands behind your back!
They're melted to my back,
I got him off. He's not on fire anymore. We're 215.
He's going to arrest. Oh my.
An officer deployed his taser on Gaylor to stop him from fleeing, but upon contact with the barbs, a fireball completely engulfed Gaylor. The fire was quickly put out using a fire extinguisher thanks to the officer's quick thinking. It was later discovered that Gaylor had a gallon of gasoline in his backpack, which combusted after the initial electric shock. The suspect, Christopher Gaylor, is expected to recover and has been charged with felony fleeing, failure to register a vehicle, driving with a suspended license, and reckless driving. Next case, a holstered gun unexpectedly discharged inside a police station, risking the lives of multiple officers and a civilian.
Who's the cop that body slammed me?
Oh, what the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that?
You a firework?
On July 24th, 2023, 22-year-old Zachary Barbosa walked into a Montville police station and made a beeline for the drug drop box, from which he stole
He just walked right up to the drug box.
a bag of prescription drugs and then went into the bathroom. There, he was confronted by an officer who witnessed the entire act, and their exchange was nothing short of bizarre.
There's nothing in there.
No, we have an issue now. You have an issue now. You have any ID on you?
No, he's Yeah, I came here to fill this out. I just said he can search me. I just
Dude,
brought
it's not going to change shit if you already took it.
I didn't leave.
You already ingested something.
Bro.
How do I know what was in that bag to begin with?
Let's go look. It's
How
right
do I know
there.
what was in there to begin with?
Because it's right. I don't have anything. It's in there. I just brought it to you.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you didn't ingest it.
It's in the bag.
That doesn't
There's
mean you
nothing
didn't
to
swallow
ingest. It's fucking hydroxyzine and gabapentin. I fucking am prescribed that.
Barbosa openly admitted to stealing from the drug drop box, hoping to obtain illicit drugs.
Where on this box does it say, free for taking, take whatever you want?
I don't see it saying don't take anything else either.
Well, you don't walk into a police lobby.
All right, listen.
Prescription
When I got
drugs belong to the
arrested,
bathroom.
you're right.
I know.
When I got arrested,
Not say that.
for what I'm here for, it was a drug charge, okay? You know what happened that day? I told them all the drugs are in my car, take them. They took them, arrested me, booked me. I don't fucking lie to police about shit.
Dude, you're not going to walk into a police department lobby, steal drugs out of a box and walk out.
It's not why I came here. I came here for that.
It's not happening.
Knock it off, bro.
Bro,
get the fuck off.
Stop.
Sorry, I didn't know it was so loud. My bad.
When When the cops tried to arrest him, Barbosa resisted, leading multiple officers to step in and restrain him. As the suspect continued making a scene, something wildly unexpected happened.
Let's go walk.
Yo, wait. Who's the cop that body slammed me?
Oh, what the fuck is that? What the fuck was that? You a firework?
I didn't have knife.
What? Got my gun off.
I ain't got nothing. That wasn't an explosion.
Shut the fuck up. Everything's good.
Nice. Someone just shoot me, bro. No, a gun goes off in here. Oh, this court case gonna be easy. Y'all shot a gun in here.
As an officer lifted Barbosa's legs, his holstered gun spontaneously discharged, with the bullet hitting the floor and ricocheting. Luckily, despite the crowd, nobody was hurt.
Jiminy Joseph, dude. Wow. All right, let's get back to this same shit here. Welcome in, Major Great P. We will do some more. I got some more Idaho for you. Where is that one? Bing bong. What is INL? And look, I had the page bookmarked, and they took it away. And I had an in-depth thing on it. We might do it on the purge. Let's look it up on the purge. Let's see what we got. I promised you I'd go to 3:30. I made it to 3:30, and now my own voice is giving me a freaking headache. Well, let's finish up with this one.
Soy-free, dairy-free, corn-free.
Trust me when I say this is going to be your go-to snack.
Come in a bunch of delicious flavors.
Fucking shoot you!
To the ground!
Oh, so North Carolina? Oh, that's the one where you stabbed the dog. Sorry, Mike P, if you're watching.
Greenville.
I think we did see this here. We did see this one. All right. Well, kids, I think I'm probably wrapping up there. Let's go through the Streets of Tubes. And so what's this? Deadly State Street Shootout. Let's check this out. Oh, audio, eh? Let's go with the old weak sauce. Man, all these guys be packing like this. They start raining bullets? What the? Holy shit.
I like the way you work it. Well, let me see you feel me. I like the way you work it. Tell me, can you feel me? Yeah. Well, let me see you raise fists and bounce your head like this and rock your face like what? And melt your face like what? Well, let me see you raise fists and bounce your head like this and rock your face like what? And melt your face like what?
It's Gadsden.
Break down walls and barriers. Weak sauce will make it scarier for you. Transmitting through your TV like poltergeist 2. Yo, can't rely on your home. Bitch, don't even try. We supernatural. We sit the drums and me on the mic, you know the fucking party's gonna last all night. How do you do the things you do so well? Can you tell me? Can you help me? I need to let loose this refuse, this weight upon my shoulders. Stress is gonna kill me, not now, but when I'm older. I like the way you work it. Let me see you feel me. I like the way you work it. Tell me, can you feel me? Well, let me see your waist fist. And bounce your head like this. And rock your face like what? And melt your face like what? Well, let me see your waist fist. And bounce your head like this. And rock your face like what? And melt your face like what?
Let me just grab my piece out of the backpack here. Guys. Yeah, no, Jimmy, I've been around since about a week after the case started, doing comments, leaving. I kind of used to leave like 2-page comments on creators' videos and my opinion and stuff like that. And then I just started a channel, and we just brushed elbows with different people. And I'm a polarizing person. I know some people love me, some people hate me right away. I don't know what I got. Resting dick face, I guess. I don't know. So that's the way it goes. I've had to earn my subscribers one by one, and it continues. Even on this channel, you see it. I might earn 1 subscriber. If you're new to this perch, please hit the subscribe button here before they're all gone. I've just, some people I click with, some people not so much, some people not at all. So just, that's nothing more than that after 2.5 years of waking up and going to bed in the same circle. It's not like I'm a spook or a fed or anything. That's all. We had actually, that's a good question, because we had there was a show you might know, what was it called? What was that show called, Lucy? With Malia and Brennan. They did Idaho 4 stuff really well, and we had a chat. There was almost every couple days in there. We all got pretty familiar, and we pretty much had tuned up this case by the beginning of October 23. Yeah, and then what is it, 25 now? Man, I don't even know. But yeah, so we're very familiar with each other and stuff like that. So that's a good question, though. Thank you. Thought right. Thank you. Attention, please, to aisle 4. Can we finish this damn video? Yeah, I would say that's where most of the contact came from. I never, I made one friend probably in Lana's chat, and that was Miss Potts. I got banned from there multiple times, and for some reason she finally let me back in. Oh, shit.
Hey, show your hands! Show your hands right now! Show your hands right now! Show your hands!
Oh, those water bottles ought to stop the
Show your hands right now! Let me see your hands!
So there was something me and Rockford were talking about today when we were looking at the car and shit, about the guy with the Charlie Kirk shooter. I guess there's like a video of him jumping off the roof, and it looks like he's got like a rag in one hand and his backpack in the other. So with the a 30, was it a 30 or an elephant gun that he had. They had, he must have had, they were saying, to disassemble it to fit it in that backpack. It's a long gun. And it's weird because he comes down, and then apparently they found the gun fully assembled in the woods. So why would he reassemble it and then run up? It doesn't. There's just a lot of things that don't make any. I keep calling it Luigi Mangione too, because there's just so many weird anomalies, especially like his own family turned him in, and then you have the hood and the whole thing. And then I guess also as well in one of the footages, you see a UFO. So the irony of it is his show or that he used to be on was called oh, it's Angel D. Angel D's here? And Angel Great Britain? What is my luck? Or is it just Angel? Oh, it was Angel D. Wow. Okay, I was about to shut it down. I didn't know Angel D was here. What was it? There's a UFO, and the irony I see that's very glaring to me is that the show Charlie Kirk used to do, I don't think he was on it anymore, was called Turning Point. I think that the other guy, Shapiro, took his place on Turning Point. But at the irony, I think that this is literally a turning point, whether it's a distraction turning point or a real turning point, it's the Matrix, whatever. And then, you know how I always call UFOs are probably just us as like time tourists, you know, and so you'll see them, and here you have actual video of a UFO at a major event. I really think that this is going to be a make or break event for the country. Either we heal as a nation now, or we're going to rip ourselves to pieces. We have to stop turning on each other and find some way to love each other again. I mean, I can't tell you how many people, first of all, that have no friends anymore. Family is disturbed some way. Every time when I do a delivery, if somebody's waiting out front, it's like when you used to kind of laugh about, oh, the lonely old people, they want to talk to people. Now, it's everybody. Everybody wants to yep, and I gotta go. You know, I don't mind talking to people. I love talking to people. The thing is people want to talk, but they don't want to listen. And I'm a pretty good listener, you know, so I'll listen to people and respond to what they say, whereas I think a lot of people are waiting for somebody to finish talking and then talk about what they want to talk about. But all the lonely people. How far does this guy think it's gonna go? Oh, sure. Oh, sure. Pull your pants up. Jiminy. Where's the back door, please? Wow. This is a crazy stand-up. Identify yourself. That guy probably almost got capped a million times.
We've got
nothing
great
like hiding
news
behind
for
the Wonder
seniors.
Bread there.
The Social Security Administration has made
Soft
a
and
small...
buttery. What was there a movie with Jeff from Dumb and Dumber? Jeff, what's his name? I'd like to see. I love my favorite kind of movies are time travel movies, and most people are like I don't like sci-fi, but some of the dumbest or some of the most independent film sci-fis with the time travel and the paradoxes and stuff are the best to watch. That is exactly what I'm talking about, though, Angel D, where they go to their time tours and they go to various. Maybe I saw it. I know I've had discussions. I think it was Rockford or my buddy Don that kind of illuminated that idea in me, which makes sense. And that not the Greer guy keeps saying that they're gonna the biggest thing for the change is they're gonna try to make it look like an alien invasion. I don't know at this point that'll ever occur, but anyway, yeah, that's so that's wild. That blew my mind that there was like a UFO in one of the footages of Charlie Kirk. It's that whole thing is crazy because I mean you think he might be alive if he hadn't been wearing the bulletproof vest. But then I guess there's another video that shows what looks like a handgun, and AI could do it, but in the crowd. And then there's another one that shows somebody on the stage, and you see the guy with the white hat, and he just like they did at Trump's assassination attempt, and he grabs the hat. But this one does pulls it from the coat real quick and then bam and then puts it back like the JFK driver theory one or the one that shows the driver. It looks like there's a lot to unpack. Right now it's a healing time. I don't even want to delve into that. The picture that Ms. Potts put up was very heartwarming. It was as good as the Kaylee one where she was sitting next to Jesus or whatever. But if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, it's right here. Let me show you. This one right here. So I'm sure this is probably AI, but I thought that was very iconic. And I had a tear in my eye because I was listening to the playback from, what was it, Friday or Thursday, when it was happening on Charlie Kirk. Not Charlie Kirk. On whoever's show, Jesse Kelly. And it was happening, it was on the radio and I'm driving around. And he was just talking about how he had I guess they had just gotten married or something, or not too long ago. And here he was just celebrating a wedding, and then this happens. Yeah, there's a lot to unpack, and it's just a healing time right now. I don't even want to get into the whole thing. But what one of the guys that he had on as a guest over the phone said that the guy's wife Charlie had just gotten on the stage. His wife was on the stage next to him, and she was trying to do like a selfie with him when the shots rang out. And the guy's like, yeah, I just jumped on my wife and covered her up. So there's so many. It's unbelievable how many stories. And, he was just somebody that I saw with the whole thing, all that stuff. But what's the name of that movie? Timescape from 1991. Thank you. Yeah, Timescape. Okay. I will definitely check that out. Thank you, Angel D. That's awesome. Jeff... Oh, it was on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, so they're very iconic picture right there. And I think this is her at the range. I'm not sure. For her 911 remote. If that's her, that's hilarious. And she's got the handgun over here. She's back and she's ready for anything to pop up. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Okay, let's finish this guy up here. I can't believe I did win another half hour. What's wrong with me? He's like waiting to make a break for it. I'm gonna turn it up. Trigger warning in case it's loud. I'm turning this up. Looks like there's action right here. Let's speed up. Wow, this is a long, tense standoff right here. The orange floors are weird to me. It's kind of wild. I'm gonna turn it down. Holy but Joseph. Wow, that went down quick.
He's still moving! Drop the gun!
Lord have mercy.
Hey, my name is Jerry Norton, and in the
Jerry.
next 30 seconds, I'm going to show you how to make $5,000 to $20,000 flipping houses.
He's laying out on the walkway! Don't move!
Oh, I think he's down.
Stand up.
Oh, is there another suspect?
Stay in cover! Show me hands! Transfer! Drop the fucking gun! He's still moving! Drop the gun! He's laying down on the walkway! Don't move! Don't move! Stay there! Bennett, stay there!
It's 4 o'clock in the morning here, Angel, dude. Get off my back. I'm hungry, all right? You dirty rotten bastard. Please see. What is this? It's funny because Jimmy Bobby offered to do Kermit voices for my documentary. So that's a perfect. You want me to keep going, Angel D? Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to keep going a little more. I can finish up that 1. I really do have to. I gotta shut it down at some point, don't I? Where's the thing? We didn't play it out, I don't think.
South Carolina. On May 13th, 2024, deputies from the Greenville County Sheriff's Office, along with Department of Homeland Security agents, attempted to arrest 51-year-old James Edgar Hopkins at a hotel on Wade Hampton Boulevard. Hopkins, wanted on outstanding warrants, was located outside the building. During the arrest attempt, officers saw he was armed with a knife.
Turned it down. He was armed with a popsicle stick. I had to shoot him 84 times.
Despite attempts to subdue him with tasers and a beanbag round,
Oh, this dog
Hopkins
got stabbed.
stabbed a GCSO K9 named Mickey and fled to a nearby Bank of America parking lot.
What the fuck is my other lighter? I had it. Sucks.
Hey, I'm gonna take it. Move! Just fucking kill me, do it! Do not fucking move!
Okay, that'll do it.
Hey, who's got gloves?
Everybody wants suicide by cop until they get shot. Like, what the fuck? That didn't end well.
There, 3 deputies opened October 5th, 2024. Just after 5 p.m., Santa Monica police were alerted to a robbery involving a man who pushed a store employee to the ground and stole a box of kitchen knives. Though the box was later recovered, one 8-inch chef's knife was missing. The suspect was identified as 28-year-old Deya Abdelhadi Haleba of New York.
You're nervous? Yeah, we...
Whoa.
You're on the ground! You're on the ground!
Get down or
Shortly
lay down.
afterward, Halebe appeared outside the front doors of the Santa Monica police station, where an officer was speaking with a resident. When asked to wait, Halebe suddenly pulled a concealed knife and launched a violent attack on the officer, slashing
At
and
the
stabbing
police
him.
station?
The wounded officer managed to retreat, drawing his weapon as Halebe continued the assault. An officer-involved shooting occurred near the building's corner.
You're nervous? Yeah, we...
You remember? Wow. Psycho.
You're on the ground!
Alright, you guys want to change gears here? Let's change Oh, this is an old one.
On a very special active self-protection lesson today, we learn that
Oh,
there are
this
tragic
one's terrible.
consequences to not control
This
your
is
ego.
one of the most horrible ones of all. This is in Pittsburgh or Philly, right?
Hi everyone, this is a very special
Backyard.
lesson today at Active Self-Protection.
Jeez,
I am your
bro,
host
this-
as always,
wow,
John Correa.
amazed you
With
brought
me
this one
today
up.
is ASP Chief Marketing Officer Neil Widener.
Our lesson today comes out of Luzerne County, Pennsylvania. This is not very graphic, but it's really
His ass
interesting.
corporation has to be pretty, and it all started here on YouTube, but then he became a trainer or whatever for police officers. I guess he's just got a whole company now. I always picture it as, you know, like the tow company. You know, a couple guys. He's
Your discretion advised.
Now more than ever, you need trusted coverage to help you win the fight after the fight. The company I trust and recommend is Firearms Legal Protection. They offer discounts on older plans at the link in the description. I recommend the premium plan.
As you can see, it's about 9:30 in the
This
morning
is
on
just
Monday this week, and this couple who is at the bottom of the screen is having a significant argument with the guy at the top of the screen about scooping snow, and apparently they were scooping snow into his yard or into his driveway, and it has caused quite a kerfuffle. I'm going to tell you once again, this is disturbing, and there's a lot of foul language in it. So again, last chance, viewer discretion on this one.
Scummy motherfucker. Jesus
Christ.
Oh, you? Me? Yeah.
These people are just, they were just, rest in peace, but they were just so dumb. They just kept pushing his fucking buttons, and he just snapped, and it was like, and they still were walking towards him.
You know what? This is
bullshit.
All they wanted to do was just talk shit to this guy. And he's like, well, I'm not having that. And they never stopped until they stopped. He's like, okay, I'll show you bitches.
You fucking queer. Come in, scummy motherfucker. Step out here. I'll knock your ass out. Motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck you, you fucking scum. I'll make your life a living hell living here, dickhead. What? You heard me. Fuck you, you fucking scum. You would probably...
You're the fucking scumbag!
No,
You don't
he's got a
fucking
gun
bother
behind
with
him.
nobody!
He's got a gun behind him. He's a fucking scum. You're a pussy. Fuck you. Pussy.
Go ahead! Go ahead! Go ahead! Go ahead!
That's what I'm saying. It's like, how many shots did this dude right here fire? And they're still standing there talking shit. They see he has a gun. Go ahead. No, don't. Please don't shoot. You know, like, he has gone mad. And, you know, and then you learn, look at this.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
4 or 5 shots, 6 shots, and she's still got her arm up. Yeah, come on, sucker. You couldn't hit the bride side. He's 20 yards away. And then, oh, what?
Call the cops!
Boom. Still talking shit right up to the end. Unbelievable. Now, she just got shot in the head twice. And she's still moving around. Play dead, lady. Play dead at this point. He's going to reload. From what I remember of this one. I mean, and the other guy, her husband's, I think, splayed out over here where you can't see him right now. This is, oof, Suzanne, you're hardcore. Really heavy shit here. Let's see what you're about. What is this, an app? Your photos. Let's see the picture. What is this Google Photos? What's the picture? Please, well, control birds. I love it. That's great. Chinese biomorphics. Epic. I mean, you think what a better way to spy on people, dude. I swear sometimes I'll see birds like 100 yards away and I'll start staring at them and they'll fly away. Like, okay, were they watching me with that bird? What's going on? Let me do the thing I promised you guys here real quick. See what we can come up with. If we can do something funny or not. There it is. High resolution monitor and boom, boom. And I want to do. I have it pinned somewhere. September, October, November. So this one. That there. And then let's go back all the way back to which one was it? August or July? August? September? We're in September now, right? So it's where's the one with the this I think this is a yeah, that's it. Let's see if we can't pull it off. Sometimes when you make it smaller, it gets grainy. I don't know why that is. Probably about right there, what do you say? Here's this real quick so I can see you guys. So I wonder if I move it up here, you can still see it. Can you still see it? Hopefully. Okay, so now I'll zoom it in. Oops. Zoom it in here. Alright, and then we'll take the scissors that I will do here. I'll put there, it's a little jagged. Oops. I got to do some background too for Jen. What they call it, the banner thing for your YouTube page. She wants me to do a banner for tomorrow. She's getting her computer together, so hopefully, oops, it's weird because once I put the layer mask on it, now it won't delete. I think it's have to get over here. Make it bigger. Uh-oh, it's not erasing. Oops. Uh-oh. Oh no, it changed brushes on me. Okay, wait, good. There we go. Right there. Now it's, what's going on? So I gotta reset the brush. Oh, he's black and white. I can colorize his eyes. Let's see. Oops. Hold on, wait. Oh, fuck. I might have to go with. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Anyway, you get the idea here. Let's see. Try to colorize it. It's first. Take some of the beards off. I think it'll probably be brush. Oops, so much. Let's do these guys. Oops. Pretty good. Let's see what that goes. Trying to angle his face. Oh, okay, let's colorize his ass. Let's see what happens. Oops. That's really good, man. I'm starting to see it, man. I'm starting. At least it's kind of coming together a little bit. Oh, there's a gun. See? It's a start anyway. Hopefully, let me make sure you guys are watching. Yeah, you can see it. Okay. I had to put it on the bigger screen. Just... I'm enjoying this one way too much. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh. Any thoughts on that one, guys? What do you think? Should I save it? Is that save worthy? Let's see. I don't know if anybody's even watching. Everybody's like, what's he doing? Oh, darn it. I'm gonna have to smudge PK's nose. Oh, copy. So where's my brush is? It's not giving me two options. Brush every menu. What the hell's going on? But oh, I have the wrong tool. That's right. Very good. Getting way too much satisfaction out of this. This might make a good sweatshirt for the selection. This just gets better with every click. Oh my gosh. I can see Lucy right now just totally screenshotted that. Does it make old Bill look guilty or not? I'll have to blend this beard in a little bit. I think that ought to do it. Maybe we need some squirrels in the bathtub, and what can we add to these? Somebody peeking around the shower curtain here. There's no shower curtain. There's a shower curtain. I think they're Levi's. Are those Bugle Boy jeans you're wearing, Bill? Yeah, it's pretty good Levi's. What do you think? Anyone like it? I'm friends with Bill Thompson. Oh man, that'd be funny. That would be funny. I wonder if I can match that colorized just a little bit better. Let me try. Oh, let's go a little lighter. What? Close. I kind of need to two shade it. Maybe if I put an edge filter on it. Let's try. What is it called? Edge, right? Edge. Oh, it's called edge detect. Edge detect or edge? Edge detect. He looks like Chewbacca. Oh crap. That's I think I'm gonna go for the pink. Let's try the pink. I know there's a shortcut for this colorized tool. Let's try the pink a little bit. Oops, not that one. Add it right here. I think that was better. I'll have to work on that. Something. Six string on his back. A loaded six string on his back. On his side, actually. A loaded six string on my side. Of course, I can just flatten it. Just for shits and giggles. Let's see what happens. Now you can do a, what do you call it? One of those auto things here. You can't see my menus. We'll do a white balance. That did not really help. Color balance. I'll work on it. That's still pretty. That's the idea I had anyway. I was hoping for a little bit. Usually, if my thumbnail's on point, I'll get a good reaction at Angel D. Angie. But yeah, that's got some potential, I think, for sure. All right, I'm not gonna Irish quit or whatever on you, but Irish goodbye. Yeah, Irish goodbye. Colombian necktie. But yeah, I'm gonna shut it down. Yeah, man. What? Okay. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Well, I think now that it's been proven, there's got to be some kind of law that you can't tamper with shit like that and then release it. I mean, the thing is, they didn't release it to court. They released it to the public. So I don't know that any kind of Brady violation has been made on that point. Don't you see? Yeah, we're winding it up now. Darn it! It's going on 5 a.m. But Angel D had to come up in here. Let's see. You know what? I wonder. I gotta control C this shit. Oop. Wrong program. There we go. Right there. What I'm wondering. Maybe Bill without the beard. I don't know. I thought with the beard would be funniest. Yeah, I need to put a big shit-eating grin on his face. Not too much. Fuck. I don't want kids. I love fucking trolling Bill, bro. I must be like one of the most hated people in Idaho. Because, I mean, a lot of people, they do the documents and videos and all that, but I definitely am the link in a lot of emails in Moscow between law enforcement. I would gather that's pretty common thing in them busting each other's balls. I mean, you have to look back at my history, and if you guys get a chance, if you haven't watched yet, the one I just re-released from 6 months ago, it's a remastered. I'll put a link for it. I think I did actually already, but check it out, because it is pretty thorough. I think about as thorough as you can get as far as the frats go and everything. We had Jen brought to the table, and it was like the culmination. And I was thinking, damn, this is probably the best purge ever. I think that's where that started also, early on as well. Okay. It's 3 pages back. Oh, you know what? It's probably actually right there in my analytics. Like, they have the weirdest, like, just the strangest, yeah, right there. Okay. They have the strangest, like, back rooms. Like, and nothing makes any sense. You know what I mean? Like, okay, like, here, look at this. Here's, not, well, I'll just show you that in a second. Hold on. Oy, oy, oy. Really? I just did that? Okay.
Watch what magnesium does to your bowels.
I think it is one of the longer 5-hour videos.
If you have to wipe more than 4 times
it's
after
definitely
you
worth
poop,
checking out.
here's
Probably towards
This
the middle,
indicated
at least. Yeah, it's 6 hours. But there, you can jump around, jump up, and get down with it. So when you get the chance, check it out. It's from about 6 months ago. I think Angel D was like, "Look, it's a young Kane B." I'm like, "It's 6 months ago. Not that long ago." Where's the? Oh, I'm on not Kane B right now. I sometimes forget. I keep trying to decide on a channel name for this channel. Like, I mean, because not Kane B obviously is pretty lame in the long run. But I can never, like, I'm the MK Ultra, reading Canebo. I don't know that it'll stand the test of time necessarily for this channel. Like, I mean, because not KB, obviously. But this will get you caught up to where this channel, I feel, really took off. And here it is. I think I posted it last night. But anyway, just in case, I think I forgot. As far as where we got our started. Everything will make sense and come together one day. The Irish can buy. I love it. It's like the spooch. That would be good. Yeah, or the perv. Now I wanted. The thing with not Kane B is, it was obviously just some spoof account that I made. But with the channel name, it's kind of trolling YouTube, because if you have a channel that gets struck down for whatever reason, right? And then you have another channel that does, damn it, Lucy, that does similar stuff, they will take both channels down. Because they're saying you're just trying to work around the system. So I'm trolling them because I'm not Kane B's you get it. Anyway, so.
Is it time to make my business official? We're busy forming your.
100. I'll be right back. What is this? Dr. Decoder. Keep going. I like that Devil's Advocate, dude. I'm gonna have him on.
Welcome to Docket Decoder. If you enjoy our content, please help us out by hitting that like button or leaving your comments for us. And don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with the latest court filings.
That's what Twiz usually says. Alright, I'll be right back.
Lately, I've noticed a rise in rhetoric around the Brian Koberger case that's trying to push everyone into one of two camps, the so-called guilters or the pro-burgers.
Damn, I've been
Generally
sitting this whole time.
the
Holy
guilter
shit.
group is made up of people who are satisfied with the outcome of the case.
Oh, did I pause
They
it?
believe Brian Koberger was the person responsible for killing the 4 students, and that justice was served when he pled guilty to avoid the death penalty. On the other side, the pro-burger group is usually made up of people who are deeply unsatisfied with the process. People who believe Koberger's constitutional rights were violated, and that the investigation was deeply flawed, or that there may still be unanswered questions about whether he acted alone, or even if he's guilty at all. What concerns me is the increasingly nasty tone coming from some of the guilter side, painting everyone who has questions as if we all think the exact same way, or as if we want a murderer set free, and that's simply not true. I don't know a single person who wants someone guilty of this crime back out on the streets. But what I do know is that many of us are motivated by the sense that justice was not fully served, that the process matters, and that we can't just look the other way when rights are violated, or when an investigation feels rushed and incomplete. The truth is, the pro-burger group is far from monolithic. Some do believe Brian is innocent, and others believe he may be guilty, but they simply want a fuller picture before they feel comfortable calling this case resolved. Painting everyone with the same broad brush is not only wrong, it's dangerous. It shuts down conversation, and it discourages critical thinking. The best way I can explain how I feel about this case is with this scene from a short film.
Jesus.
You there, second desk, blue jacket. What is your name?
My name is Alexis.
See you next Tuesday. It'd be tight.
Please leave my lecture room. I don't want to see you at one of my lectures ever again.
I've seen
I don't
this.
understand.
I am not going to ask a second time. Thank you.
How long is this list? You trying to keep me here all night? Okay. As if I haven't been here all night. Nobody sticks up for her.
Why are there laws? What are laws for? Anyone?
Social order?
To protect a person's personal rights.
So that you can rely on the government?
Justice? Thank you. Tell me, was I unfair to your classmate just now? Indeed I was. So, why didn't any of you protest? Why didn't any of you try and stop me? Why didn't you want to prevent this injustice? You see, what you have just learnt, you wouldn't have understood in 1,000 hours of lectures unless you lived it. You didn't say anything because you weren't affected yourself. And this attitude speaks against you and against life. You think it doesn't concern you, so it's none of your business. Well, I'm here to say, if you don't help bring about justice, then one day you too may experience injustice, and there will be nobody there to stand before you. Truth and justice lives through us all, and we must fight for it. Because in life and work, I mean, we often live...
That's true. Oh, that's really fucking loud. Sorry, I didn't know. It's reminding me I meant to say... to call the title of this video with special guest host Kane B.
Next to each other, but not with each other. We console ourselves that the problems of others are nothing to do with us, none of our business. And we go home glad at night that we're spared, but it's about standing up for each other. Every day an injustice happens in business, sport, or on the tram. Relying on someone else to take care of it is not good enough. It is our duty to be there for others, to speak up for others when they cannot. I am here to teach you the power of your voice. I want you to learn critical thinking to empower you to stand up for what is right, even if it means going against what everyone else is doing. Let's begin.
I eat Pro Burgers for breakfast. It's funny because earlier Suzanne was like, we take the boat out, and that's what that girl at Pizza Hut said. That made me realize she had a husband. Anything else, Lucy, that I need to play? All right, 4:30. Oh, geez, 3 hours. That's all. We're just getting started here at the Purge. Let's watch one more. Let's troll the tubes of you. I wonder if I've gotten a reply on my email. I heard something come in. I rewind it up here. Look out. True one.
Ethan, what's going on?
What's going on? I'm having a heart attack.
You're having a heart attack? What's going on, dude?
I'm having a heart attack.
Okay, can you tell me what you're feeling?
Palpitations, and I'm
All right.
feeling like I've got a lot of heart pain.
Okay.
Chest pain.
All right, just stay still for me, okay?
History of in this family is no allergies.
Hello, darling.
All right, listen.
You may have some amphetamine.
Yeah.
He's Hep C positive.
Okay. All right, Ethan. As you know, I wear a
Hold on,
body
let me
camera.
show
Okay.
Miss Potts my future Photoshop here for her pleasure. Here. It's a work in progress, darling. But just bear with me here. Hold on. We have it without the grin. Oh, wait. Program. Get with the program, KB. Although I kind of like the animation to it. Can I get it? Oh shit! What do I do now? What happened? I lost the spot. Oh shit! Anyway, that was part of the chicanery that we had going on tonight. We have a lovely day at work, my dear. I hope you will be able to join us for the all-female takeover. Just so you know, darling, that there are other browser options available. I don't know if you're using Windows or Mac. If you're using Mac, I think you can use Firefox. But what you do is you go into... Explain it to me as if you were a 5-year-old. And you type in the Mozilla here. I don't know if you're currently using that. Firefox. And then you just download the browser. And you go ahead and use that. And you come on into the... let me give you the link now. I know. Just I'm trying to cover all my bases here with Miss Potts. Because she always has a million reasons. I figure if I can get Jen to do it, I can get Miss Potts to do it. So it would be Krista, you, Jen, and I in a passing, I considered asking Bubbly Waters to join us. This is Purge. So let's go. Where's my show? Okay, there it is. Okay. Yeah, that was my shout out from Judge Hippler on the Friends and Family plan. He said, well, enough of this chicanery in his opening one day. I don't hate it. It actually fits the bill as far as not trolling, but being different from Kane Beast the Purge, I guess. That's not a bad idea. If we could combine Kane Bow and chicanery, Kane Bow, I don't know. I'll work on that one, I guess. Yeah, you're going to work awfully early. But it's not Monday, it's Sunday. Oh, if they need you. I will try for Monday, but I need it. Nice. Okay, so there's the link, Ms. Bots. If you want to experiment with that, you have fair warning, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday night. We would love to have you I would like to have you as kind of the lead or whatever, and the girls can follow suit, and you guys can do whatever you want. You want to talk about dollars? You want to talk about some Dollar Tree? Let's talk some Dollar Tree, girl. What? This is... Oh, she hasn't seen the thing I did yet, right? She missed it. We were having fun with you the other day. We enjoyed your... We wanted to know if this was a picture of you. I said, who needs a bikini picture when you got this right here? Everybody's like, damn, Miss Potts be looking hot. Who needs a bikini? A little cocaine-ish. You work at 6:30? That'd be great. Okay, so yeah, we can... That's awesome. All right. Yeah, if you can just make it for 20 minutes would be fantastic. But you guys know I enjoy the Dollar Tree, and so this particular one, I was working with... I had something going with this one here.
Good morning.
In
Good
her
morning,
Kia.
friends. It's about 10:30-ish. About driving for work.
And but I decided to play with this one a little bit. That was about halfway through.
Before. Grego.
Where is it?
Shampoo for the first time I'm seeing that on this body as well. Been to hydration. Says it has all the put out a bunch of stuff. Wipes. This is a really
Here they go.
These.
So it's gonna go from the Tushy wipes to the bikini video, but Lucy warned me that I may not live to see a Tuesday if I try to throw them. So that this is my official blackmail. I'm gonna throw in the Dollar Tree wipes with the bikini overlay. Shall I not get my all-girl purge takeover? What is wrong with me? All right. Well, I am shutting it down there. We're so happy to see you. Thanks for popping in. It's smoking. 2 locks, 2 Glocks. Actually, you know what? You know what? I owe Miss Potts. I really do. And you know, I'm upset with you right now. And you passed over my chats where I said, right, I requested, now that your audio's back good, to play Rockford's song on your show, and I understand there's all kinds of distractions. I insist that you do it because it gives me so much joy. Let's see, there it was. It's called Bomb, and she loves it. It sounds a lot better off the webpage, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. You hear a lot more. They really compressed it when I recorded it, I guess. This is her favorite part. This is where she makes her entrance. And I'm going to play you guys out on that one. I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you for hanging with me all night. And I love this place too, Suzanne. We got our own thing going on, just you and me. Semper Fidelis, my friends. We gotta heal now as a country and move forward together. Otherwise, time tourists will visit. Love each other, man. We can move on. Good night, everybody.
They counted on America to be passive. They were oh so fucking because bombs are falling from the sky. We'll hit the target. Time to simplify. Whoa, time to simplify. Well,
driving for work, and as the brain does, I think. And I just have some questions. So my questions are for, the lead prosecutors in the Brian Kohberger case, Jeff Nye, Bill Thompson, Ashley Jennings, anybody from Moscow Police Department, Brett Payne, Detective Gilbertson from ISP, maybe Detective Talbot. This is all for you, especially Talbot. So here we go. Here are my questions. The first question that I have is, if you are comparing these 4 other alternate suspects to crime scene DNA that has been collected from places like Xana Kernodle's bedroom, Miss Mogan's bedroom door, the half wall in the home, the upper floor banister, the downstairs handrail. My question is, if it's not Kohberger's DNA and it's not victim DNA, was that DNA ever put into CODIS? Because the state claims that this is how they cleared these 4 alternate suspects, is by comparing their DNA profiles to these crime scene profiles, as well as a male profile that was apparently obtained from a mixed sample on the back of the sheet. So my question is, was the male profile that was pulled from the mixed sample on the back of the sheet, as well as all of these other crime scene DNA that were collected, I understand it was compared to these 4 other alternate suspects in Kohberger, so it's clearly, allegedly, not these 4 alternates. It's not Kohberger's, and it's not victims, right? So was this DNA ever put into CODIS? That's my first question. My second question is then, if you pulled a male profile from a mixed sample on the back of the sheath, wouldn't that also mean that you didn't only find single source male DNA on the sheath, correct? You found obviously more than one male, correct? So what did you do with that male profile? And then, of course, my final question is going to be, when you pulled that male profile from the mixed sample on the back of the sheath, was that profile, how come the middlemans at Othram didn't build a tree for that profile?
We played part of your live earlier, and you're up there. I was only teasing you about playing the song. But, banging read today. Absolutely stellar show for you today. I was very... I fell asleep. I think I was 2 hours in, and your voice honestly just lulled me to sleep. And I woke up, and it was already late to go to Rockford's to look at my car. And I was like in a panic. I was like, and your show had just ended or something. It was still on that page anyway. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you again. We'll be back. Not Kane B. Probably Monday after the show. But make sure you tune in, and I'll keep working on that thumbnail. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time. I love you, Lucy. You fall asleep on me.